All right, we got a matchup. We have something. We don't have a lot of POVs, though. We might not have any Faze POVs, which is kind of crazy. I don't think they're live today. Let me check one more time. Hello, hello. POVs, I see myself. I don't think they're live. Jumpin' Jack, Jack Trigger, PF8 Baby, Pop Sock, Noble, Kosakai, Faraz, Brian, hello, welcome. Happy Friday. This week has gone by so freaking quickly, bro. It's been kind of crazy. All of a sudden, it's Friday. We're getting closer to the LVT tournament, which makes me think these matchups matter just a little bit more, right? Faze locking the fuck in. They're not even live. Nobody on Faze is live, which you can see it as an indication that they're taking this seriously. What we do have is two Envy POVs, Descendant and Precision. So I'm thinking it might be an Envy exclusive perspective on this scrim. I don't know. We okay with that? It's something. You give me a comb beard right when I go live? I haven't even got my beard is perfectly combed. And Piggy, 3 Envy POVs and no Face. So if Envy max confidence in their ability in this scrim, they're all freaking live. They don't even care if we're watching. Faze, on the other hand, they want to keep it close to home. They don't want any distractions. We've got 3 Envy POVs, which, you know what? I'm okay with it. Good opportunity to focus on these boys. APG said Optic, we're looking for scrims. Not sure if they found one. Hey, man. Our day's getting even better if that happens. But I'm ready to give max passion to this. We took a day, not even a day off, but a day away from scrims. Yeah, let's have a good day today. I don't care what the matchups are. If it's high tier like this is the rematch, by the way, too. They're walling, that's why. This is the rematch, not just in scrims, but off of the recent performance in the Open Series qualifier. Envy beat both Faze and Optic. Envy also beat Faze in scrims last week. That's twice in a row. It's a true test to see whether or not Envy are consistent or if Faze have finally got it back together. That's what we're finding out today. Whether or not Faze can regain. Is Envy's little streak of consistency just a fluke? Just like a period, you know? Or are they going to maintain it and make their way into top 3? Or, you know, Faze, are they slipping? Are they actually slipping? Are they slumping, right? Are they getting out of this in time for LVT Pro League? That's kind of my question here. People have been very concerned with Faze. Even in that Akave scrim a couple days ago, it was like 5-1 at the beginning. Faze picked it up. They turned it around, but damn. You like the Silk Song stream? Sounds like Hornet says Rin. So, okay, one thing I realized about Silk Song, playing it yesterday, we missed the dash ability. There's like a dash sprint ability that I found on, I played it obviously in bed on my Switch. It's the perfect handheld game, by the way. I love playing it on Switch. It's been fun. But I found this sprint dash ability and the whole game completely changed. That boss that we were having trouble with is so easy. If you have that dash ability, oh my god. The game is so much more fun with the movement. I can float now too. Like Rayman style. I can like hover. I feel like we've seen Envy have periods where they played well, especially online, but can't get over the hump in majors. Yeah, I feel like this has kind of been one of the best like stints, you know, best momentum moments out of Envy, right? They have had high highs. It felt like they hit a plateau about a month or so ago. In SLC, what was their placement in SLC? Top 8? Maybe? Right? So, not quite achieving the same results as they did in DreamHack. It felt like they kind of had achieved the max of their potential. Maybe things are changing. I'm a little bit more optimistic about Envy and where they're headed. They're, you know, they're looking disciplined. Damn, you're early. You're right on time, Brian. Nate, GG's, man. Played against me yesterday like 4 times. Damn. All right, GG's, man. Yesterday, grinding the game was actually not bad. I know that I get kind of salty when I play, but I felt kind of locked in. I felt like I was having some fun with you yesterday. Even though we had some rough losses. Maybe want to play some more. But I think this is our bread and butter. You know, sitting here covering scrims is definitely less stressful. Here before there's 100 viewers. Yeah, hey, that is early. Do we? I heard Mandalorian Season 3 is not good. R2 is saying they scrim Envy. Maybe that's tomorrow? Well, yeah, Envy are in lobby with Faze, ready to go. Cody! What's good, brother? $2 super chat. You goat. Thank you, man. Let's freaking go. Let's have a good day today, Cody. Pulling for Envy to succeed. I love these guys on this team, and it's nice to see some new blood doing well. I agree with that. I think, like, while people are worried about the fact that Faze is looking shaky, for me, as a spectator, it's nice to see Envy kind of rise up and make things interesting. Like, I feel like last week, this time, watching Faze Envy, people wouldn't have really cared. But now that Envy have beaten Faze twice in a row, now I think, you know, more people are kind of curious as to whether or not they're going to stay consistent or if Faze can shut everybody up today. I don't know. You know, looking for any source of momentum we could find. I think a little bit of competition is exactly that, so. There's another thing I wanted to react to today regarding Optic, actually. Thank you, Bryden. You guys remember how Legend did it a while ago. Bound and Renegade recently tweeted Black Ops 7 FA announcements. Hex on the Optic podcast responded to that. He said some things, confirmed a few things about those tweets, and it's just an interesting dialogue about, you know, what they're thinking going into next year that I wanted to, like, react to. Honestly, I was going to start the stream that way, but if the scrim is ready to go, we'll watch the scrim. I just think it's good conversational content. No crazy intel or anything, just kind of talking about the next year and about those tweets. Yeah, for sure, 7. Do I have a blue one? What do you mean a blue one? Like a blue shirt? Can I play this song? This is a Halo song. I forgot about this song. Yeah, it's a good listen. And I wanted to talk about the state of the game and, you know, HCS ending and everybody's thoughts on that and whatnot. And I feel like that conversation is a good lead-in to the discussion. We can kind of react to it, share our thoughts. Which one is this? This is Follow, first movement of the... Hold on. Of the Odyssey. Halo 2 Incubus. Honestly, it might be copywritten. I'll navigate that later. It sounds nice right now. Halo 2 has probably the best soundtrack. Even H2A. H2A is, you know, kind of remastering a number of the songs. That's an incredible one, too. Halo 2. Yeah, you know. When you're following the heretic in a Banshee. Yes, you're correct, yeah. Except this part doesn't play. This part doesn't play, right? It's just a da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I think, at least, right? With the vocals? I don't remember the vocals in Halo. This part. Solely watching scrims today. It plays with the vocals in the... What's up, Solomon, by the way? In the game when you're playing? It's the tune, but with no vocals. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. What do streamers... Wait, what? Streamers make the most money on? Ads or subs? 70% subs? 30% ads? Finance. For me, it's been like 85% subs, 90%. I don't know. Majority of the money that I make on Twitch has been subs. I'm not heavy on the ads though, right? Like as far as ads are concerned, like I set it at the recommended amount, which is like 6 or 7 minutes in the hour, I think. So it's more than I used to have, but I've never been kind of hardcore with the ads. Majority of my revenue comes from subs. In MCC, they removed it? No. Are you sure? I don't know, man. I never, obviously it's been a long time since I played Halo 2 campaign, but I don't remember the vocals. Never noticed it. Nemesis, the org has left the esport. The team is still together, as far as I'm aware, Briggsy. So the team is still competing. They still got their flights and whatnot paid for to get to Worlds, to get to Charlotte. But the org has stepped out of the esport. They felt that as a business, it wasn't an investment that they could stick with, basically, with HCS kind of, closing shop a little bit at the end of this year. Obviously, we're still going to get some sort of tournaments, but not to the same level as what we have. I think it sounds like Nemesis were kind of banking on this idea that they were going to get partnership at some point. I've seen a lot of orgs in that position. You really got to play the long game with Halo Infinite, and you really got to showcase some financial stability if you want any chance of a partnership, going forward. I think now that we know that HCS is ending, expect it to be a year or two. Yeah, apparently they wanted to keep the team on, but without a salary. That was according to APG, right, Showtag? There's a Reddit post that compiles APG's kind of debrief on the situation, which was really informative. So if you guys check on the competitive Halo Reddit, Precision POV Game 1, it's beginning, guys. Faze Envy. We've got 3 Envy POVs. I'm thinking we start with Precision. I definitely want to see Descendant. Descendant is a POV we don't often get to witness in Scrims. So a bit of a hyper focus on Envy, who've been very consistent recently. They seem to have hit a new high. Faze, on the other hand, showing a little shakiness. They're not live today. And I think they really want to lock in. They want to focus and put on a performance for practice. We're going to do what we can to see what it's like on the receiving end, I guess. And we got to reset. Your EU base is a real shame. Yeah, bro, unfortunately, for Europe in Halo right now, I don't think there's any org representation at all. And if there is, they're very small-scale orgs at the moment. It's rough. It's not ideal. And it's hard to justify being an org in the space. It's very expensive. Without much of a return on investment, at least now, right? Like maybe in the future with the next Halo, it'll make sense. If you've got the money to kind of with a low investment, support Halo and build a relationship with people now in prep for the next game, then maybe it'll help you. But it's just a big question mark. I'd say wait for October and we'll see. I just keep telling people to wait for October and then we'll get a better picture of what the next year and beyond is looking like. Fingers crossed is something good. Haven't looked into the finals. I haven't. No, they have their first 100K major coming up.
I'm trying to figure out a pin message.
Looks like it's a promising new esport. When's the major happening? I might actually be open to watching some finals with you guys if you guys think that'd be fun. I saw like a gameplay clip and the movement looked kind of crazy. It looked like really almost like too wild, to be honest. It was like a movement shooter. They wanted them to stay. Though they knew next year HCS wasn't happening, things changed big time. I don't know what info APG has. You have facts. Okay. Wanted to keep with the team through the next year as well, but with no salary, you're saying. And the players, I guess, weren't cool with it. Z10, I don't think Z10 are around. Harvey CR, first sub of the day, brother. Let's go.
Halo right there. That is just
damn good Halo.
Oh my God.
You christened the broadcast and the matchup we've got in front of us by letting us know we get some damn good Halo inbound, Harvey. Thank you, brother. Let's have a good day. Let's have a good scrim. Welcome, guys, to the channel. Hope you're having a great Friday.
You got out, Jason. Top cat. Looking.
Appreciate all you taking time out of your work days or whatever it is you're up to today to hang out with us.
On rockets, guys.
This is Precision POV in Game 1.
Yeah, I can. He's an enemy.
Salt Lake City Bengal coding.
Wait,
what?
Basement.
Oh, is that a drop from SLC? Yeah, you talking about? Oh, I know what you're talking about. What's up, Bravo? Sun's Revenge. I'm doing good, brother. How you doing? Welcome. Looking forward to some high-tier Halo plays out of Precision. But Faze, starting on a map they're very confident is interesting. I wonder if there's... Did Faze decide the first map, right? Like, this is one of Faze's better maps. They often win here. Is there kind of a mental component to starting out strong and carrying that momentum into a map that they have more difficulty with, right? Because they're already up 1-0, right? This is one of, if not Faze's best map game type. So it's interesting that they opted to start here when most scrims start with like an oddball live fire, right?
Above you, dropping on you.
Last land? Okay. You had to watch 9 hours? Holy.
I heard that one shot our flag.
Is it true they wanted to pay $0 to keep them? Yeah, so they would pay for their... Well, so, okay, yeah, it would be $0, basically, because as far as I'm aware, HCS pays for the flight and the hotel and whatnot. And Nemesis might be able to help them out with things like Ubers and, like, meals, I guess, but I think that the coverage to get to the event is done by HCS because of their qualification through the European qualifier tournaments that they played, right? So, yeah, I'm not sure what them would be doing. If they're not paying them a salary, I'm not sure where the money's going. And then the players and their performance gives the organization exposure as well, right? So it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if them were not really happy with that kind of trade-off. Or the players on them. The players on them were not happy. Lucy going crazy. I'm not even surprised. Faze bringing the heat in game 1. They're up 2-0. And on a map like this where they're very confident, I expect to see results like this. Let's see if they snowball that into an advantage going forward or Precision and Envy bounce back, right? New Rockets coming up. Descendant already has positioning on the street. Precision working off the right-hand side of the map here. Piggy first to drop.
Left in one shot.
His audio is odd, right?
I don't see him. He's scratch.
Very bassy or something.
Yeah, I'm looking for him.
Setting change mid-scrim is crazy. Wait, what did he change it to?
Two rockets, two top rockets.
Is Lucid streaming? Last I checked, no Faze POVs were live. 3 Envy POVs and no Faze POVs. Yeah. The most Envy POVs we've ever had for a scrim, though, which is interesting.
Snipers up.
I don't see Yaxon, though. Who else is going to Worlds? What do you mean? At least, so, okay. To go to Worlds, you have to qualify in top 16 at Charlotte. So if you don't place within top 16 at Charlotte, you can't go to Worlds. You can't compete at Worlds for these teams, right? Any team that makes it into pool play is auto qualified for Worlds, I guess, for Charlotte, right?
They naded from our window. I don't know where he's at.
If you aren't in pool play, you'd have to fight through the open bracket to get there. So there'll be 4 slots from players and teams from the open bracket of a chance. I expect there to be at least 2 European teams at Worlds. Obviously, the Nemesis roster, that's whatever that team is still together. That team will be there. And then maybe is Jimbo still competing? One of those other top European teams. I assume whatever team Mighty's and Chick and them are on.
They're BR. All right.
Or did Chick? So Sika retired recently. Did Jimbo retire?
One my spawn cave here.
We have some European players who have actually retired
Spawn double.
recently as well.
One shot elbow lucid.
With the orgs pulling out. This is okay, hold on. Flag here for Envy.
Shot penguin. I have two her double, I guess.
Then the org is out, but the players are in. The players are still competing together on a team, but the org is out. See that Tashi interview that came out earlier this week where Tashi actually said some partner teams left HCS after year 1 because HCS was not interested in becoming a franchise league. Did he say more about that? Like what are the
top rockets,
what are the specific advantages to being a franchise league for the org that would make it attractive to stay around? Because with the franchise league, are they not? You have to put a lot of money down to buy into it, right? And then what does that come with? Is there like a security or something that comes with that ensures that they make more revenue later? There was an interview recently with Tashi. I saw it, like a clip of it on my Twitter, but I didn't actually listen to the interview. Scrim just started. Game is 2-1. Faze up in CTF, but Envy making progress. They got some momentum here. And we might have a game on our hands. This is Precision POV.
Back flag. One shots to window.
Jimbo and Chick are out. Okay, replaced by Bastos and Septic. Gotcha, thank you.
To that.
And Sika retired as well.
I got 3. I'm gonna die. I got 3.
So honestly, a lot of kind of goats, of Europe.
This spawn cave.
Like not just in Infinite specifically, but kind of across Halo's competitive history. Like Jimbo's been competing for a long time. Chick and Sika, part of the Quadrant roster, that top 3.
One shot on window.
I guess worldwide top 3 roster with the best placements ever in Europe. Kind of crazy to see those two. Retired just a year, 2 years later after accomplishing something that had never been achieved in Europe by placing top 3 in major events, right? That might be game. Flag moving right at the pedestal. All that damage from Precision not going to make it in time. Yeah.
That's right.
Faze started on the map. They're very comfy. I'm assuming that they're the lobby leader on this, but interesting strategic idea, you know, to start in a map where they typically win. They go up 1-0 in the scrim because of it, and then off that momentum, it might put them in a better spot here. Oops. For game 2. We'll see what they play. The NEM team has not found an org. Woodham had a tweet about looking for an org, apparently. Or I remember he posted a tweet. I don't know what's come of that. Kind of hard to justify investing in the sport. I could see somebody picking them up. I just don't know. Yeah, I assume it would be like a smaller org. You know. At least they're staying together. And they're still just as much of a force and a threat to these tournaments as they always have been, right? I guess the biggest issue with the org not supporting them is the lack of a potential, the lack of a boot camp, right? I remember the owner, the founder of SR, right? The SR org had offered to let them have a boot camp or compete. Like if they were able to come over to NA, they could compete in a boot camp. Bro, I'm all mixed up today. Let me take a second to like wake up. I see Hex's video. Yeah, I wanted to react to that, Nitro. I have it like literally linked in a different tab. Hex talking about the tweets from Bound and Renegade and whatnot. It's a good discussion for us. But yeah, I think if they can get to NA, the Nemesis roster, I don't know what to call them. We can't really call them Nemesis anymore, right? They have an opportunity to boot camp thanks to Grog. SR Grog has offered them a space to boot camp, but they have to get there, you know? I don't know if they'd be like sleeping at the venue as well. Like how would that work? So seriously, another EJ? Yeah, bro, get in line. All right, EJ. Started this trend. There's hurtful EJ. There's a few more. Chad Larson's channel. Correct. Thank you, Bobby. That was Chad Larson who interviewed Tashi a few days ago. If you guys are interested in hearing about Tashi going back and talking about HCS from the beginning of Infinite, right? Talking about partner teams, pulling out because they couldn't get franchising? Might be a worthwhile listen. Need a Saudi investor who likes Halo to put up 50 million. Would that result in some sort of like drama on the timeline? I'm pretty sure Microsoft turned down having Halo at EWC. Love that the SR founder offered a place to boot camp. Yeah, no, that's pretty incredible. Sounds like Grog is a good dude, very supportive of the Halo community. And, you know, as long as we do have top-tier orgs like that in the sport, then I can stay optimistic about where we're headed a little bit, right? I know that SSG have showed interest in wanting to help out. Kayson said some positive things about, you know, wanting to be involved in the next year. Whether that means sponsoring a team or just kind of a one-off event or what, I don't know. But, you know, this game is too good to just disappear and have no focus whatsoever, you know, in the year to come, in the lead up to the next Halo. Even if there isn't an HCS circuit, if there's another Halo coming, then that alone, you know, brings eyeballs and brings momentum back to the esport anyway, right? So people are all getting themselves, you know, prepared for what's to come with this franchise. As long as there's something on the horizon, then we got something to look forward to. Already game 2. We're in a King of the Hill recharge. Very different kind of layout with the maps and game types that we're playing here, but I'm on board for it. Lucid with the outplay 1v1 with Descendant. This is Descendant POV. We rarely get to watch this man play. He's only got 720p quality, though, so not ideal. But very talented main slayer. One of the main slayers, I'd say, next to Precision on this roster. Right, what's up, brother? If Falcons enter the scene, we would surely have been EWC. If Falcons enter the scene? Huh. What makes organizations withdraw from competing in Halo? I've noticed this a lot. What do I think is the reason? They can't afford to keep their team in the sport, essentially. Like, in Nemesis' circumstances, they didn't know what the future would bring, and they felt that because HCS was going to stop the circuit at the end of the year, that the path to partnership wasn't available for them. Like, esports orgs obviously want some sort of a partnership which would equal things like team skins and you know, opportunities to earn revenue outside of just, you know, not having partnership.
Halo right there. That
JMC.
is just damn good Halo.
My God, 10 months, brother. Prime Gaming. Let's freaking go, JMC. Welcome back. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good day. Love Mommy. Thank you, Love Mommy. Welcome. If orgs don't feel like they have a financial stability being in the esport, they're spending a lot of money and you know, with the future being unclear, then I can understand them pulling out. But other orgs that have a strong financial backing might be able to kind of take the hit in the short run, you know, or especially the ones that are already partnered, because that puts them in a good position for the future, the next Halo title. Holy crap, what was that? Looked kind of like a blank on Trippy there. Trippy coming out with the kill and Descendant, but oh, he almost left the game. So I guess he got what looked like a blank, and then he just thought about leaving. Bro's rage quitting already. Just give up. Halo Infinite is trash. It's dead. Stop hoping. Morty, what's wrong with you, bro? Are you good? You having a rough day, man? What do you mean by hoping? Exactly. Like, bro, if Halo didn't exist, I wouldn't have the career and the platform that I have. You know what I mean? Like, this franchise give me so much, man. I'm grateful to be doing what I'm doing right now. Even in the like off season or the down periods and momentum, it's like, I don't know, like, I'm not sitting here like upset and hopeful. I'm sitting here like, I love Halo. I've been following my passion, and you know, I'm in a situation that I'm grateful for because of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm coming from a place of security. I'm not like, regardless of whether or not Halo sticks around, I'm confident we'll pivot. You know, we'll carry on to something else. But anyway. Yeah, bro's glass half empty. I don't know, man. I think there's nothing wrong with being a Halo fan, regardless of how popular the game is, and being optimistic about its future. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We're not, you know, we're not sitting here like lifelines dependent on whether or not the game succeeds. We're just kind of, you know, I'd rather be in a place of optimism and joy than in a place of like skepticism and, you know, everything sucks. Halo's dead. You know, give up. Like, I don't want to be you. You know what I'm saying, bro? It doesn't sound fun. I'd rather just enjoy myself. If you have no belief in the future of Halo and you're not liking it, then you should move on. Don't get one guide? Yeah, that's fair. The competition continues. Yeah. Envy locking things down, bro. They got some momentum. I know that we're not fully locked, and I know the quality is not ideal either. It's making me think we can't watch too much of Descendant, but not often we get to see this POV. Looking for an anchor in the back of A here. It looks like Envy have it. No goal control. It can be pushed up high. No hard hit through A here. Take it back. Precision's got it covered. Descendant team spawns on top of him. This is where the LT aim comes into play. Snakebite's got the same setup with his controller, right? Long range, spamming the scope. I think ensuring that you lower the chances of being the one who's descoped and get the aim assist that comes with having that scope in. They have been playing better. This is the true test of their consistency over multiple weeks, right? Like, it's nice to get some good performances once in a while, but you got to maintain it. And they want to be in the best possible position in the lead up to the LVT LAN in just a week, right? We're just a week away from the LVT LAN now. So let's see them keep the heat. And that's why it's good to see Faze, you know, even though I'd like to have a Faze POV, seeing them not live today, focused on their performance. And, you know, a lot of people have been saying they've been slumping, you know, getting out the slump. Makes this matchup kind of more entertaining, knowing that they're taking it very seriously. Yeah. Yeah, online, LAN, two totally different environments as well, right? So I do think that LVT LAN is going to be interesting because it's not a typical LAN, you know, kind of like the Kason one where there's less pressure on the line. The environment is more relaxed. I think we could see like a monstrous version of Envy in that LAN environment, potentially, when they don't have the pressures that come with being in a major. And it's also, with it being like boot camp in style, they could be playing, who knows, like nonstop the whole weekend. And very warm, you know? Just an environment that brings out the best in their gameplay. I think we're going to get some crazy matchups. Best of sevens the whole way through. 3-day event, I believe, as well, which is kind of crazy. LVT LAN is a week away. Will the top teams play the qualifier? So the qualifier this weekend is like a last chance qualifier, right? Only teams outside of top 16, I believe, will be playing in this weekend's Charlotte qualifier. The last like big open that we had took place last week. And then this, I think this is like a last chance. So what we could do is we could watch it looking to teams like Sirion's team on Real Nightmare or Gunny's team, you know, like those kind of rosters. I think will get the spotlight this weekend and make it more entertaining. It's in LA, Nitro, but it's not open to public. They might have this hill. 2 in the back of Silo here, Descendant taking a mid-map position, cutting off gold. Grapple back pocket to live, but not able to use it to get out. 3v3 right now. As long as they got that heavy anchor on Silo, they got a huge advantage on the hill. With a minute left in this game, and bottom mid coming up, Faze are in trouble. Heavy with a clapback opportunity here. A-spawn still open. Big 1v1, my word. Quality not doing it justice right now, but Penguin just got shredded with a 5. Descendant, low-key the originator of the sprint strafe, right? I swear this guy's been doing it earlier than just about anybody in the scene. Hasn't really gotten the flowers for it, though, because he's not as well known as some of the other pro players. Lucid, definitely an early adopter with it, too. But I swear, man, Descendant's been doing this for a long time. Yeah, that double sprint. Yeah, I've been trying to do that, too, where you spam it, like, left side, quick. It's effective. It just, it moves your Spartan, like the animation, the hitbox, the look of it is just weird, you know? Even if you're not like, there's not a ton of like horizontal movement, the animations that your Spartan takes on when he enters sprint, I think that's what's so weird and janky. 20 seconds left in a 3-1. Chances of Faze turning this around, they're just about 0. Envy with a quick clap back. We're looking at a 1-1 scrim inbound here. 10 seconds for them to save it. Mr. Collector's POV. Didn't even notice. This is Descendant. Yeah, Mr. Collector's. October 24, 26 is Worlds. Yes, so first weekend of October is Charlotte. And then what? Last weekend of October is Worlds. Chaotic month of October. I'm here for it. Not a lot of time in between, right? Like, the LVT LAN will happen, and it's not like players get home and they just, like, slow down on their practice. 2 weeks later, they're moving over to Charlotte, and then 2 weeks after Charlotte, we're moving over to Worlds, right? So I feel like the intensity of practice and the frequency of scrims that we're going to get next week and beyond could be kind of crazy. So I hope you guys are ready. Faze actually capping that hill is kind of insane, but with 1 second left and with them pouring into mid, yeah, there's no hope for the second one. Good attempt at a Faze. They brought it a little bit closer, but Envy with a lockdown majority of that one. Especially that C-plat hill. That was big. Where was Descendant and Precision before they got picked up by Envy? They bounced around a bit, right? Like Complexity. They've both been on Complexity before. Few different rosters, man, to be honest. Descendant has been around since the end of Halo 5. He was Carmea. That was his old tag. He played in online tournaments with Esports Arena that I used to commentate. He was one of the better players in those tournaments in that hibernation period between Halo 5 and Infinite. But I don't think he got onto proper, like, sponsored rosters until, like, late first year or second year Infinite was when he really started kind of making some progress there, right? He's a younger player. I think he's 21, 22 now. Watching Worlds from Sicily. Hey, let's go, Logical. Druck's been doing it for a long time. Yeah, he has. And Druck's kind of one of the best in the scene at that technique, for sure. But I still think Descendant might be the earliest adopter. This is the only scrim that I see happening. It's like, and it's a big ticket one too. So, Stephen Richards, thank you for the follow.
This is the way.
So I'm not disappointed. It's interesting not seeing anything else going on with the last chance qualifier this weekend. There's no like proper tournament for the top teams this weekend. So there's kind of more of a reason to have some scrims today, right? Unless we get weekend scrims, that might be possible.
Holy milk.
It's 1-1.
Dude, I can get a
BJ,
glass of milk.
Envy just won game 2. King of the Hill recharge. Welcome, by the way, brother. Hope you're doing well. Faze with a rematch. Last 2 times these teams faced off, Faze lost. They started out strong with Origin CTF, which is a map they generally play confidently, but recharge King of the Hill. Envy had a clapback. We're going to Strongholds on Lattice. Seen a lot of pros lighting up at the timeline about Strongholds being the weakest game type on Lattice, supposedly. I feel like I'm getting mixed feedback on this map, but Strongholds is chaotic.
Glass of milk.
Will FaZe get 10-4? We'll find out, bro. I don't know. 10-4 in scrims last time they played in scrims, and 3-1 in the matchup in Open Series last weekend.
Yeah, I'm never.
2 unexpected results. FaZe have had difficulties with C9,
It's so bad. It's
having lost to C9 this week, and Akave for the first half of the scrim before they brought it back and won it. It's been a shaky last 2 weeks for FaZe. Since they got beat by SR in LVT Pro League, everything has looked different statistically for these guys. I don't know if they're making big changes to their playstyles or if composure is the issue or what. We're not going to get to watch their POV today. This is the 3rd map, Miles. Underneath my camera is the current score. Map 3, Strongholds Lattice.
Bottom cat. My hit pit.
Precision again.
One flanking red. One shot A plot.
Envy's levels improve recently. They become a strong team. Do I think that changing the style of play has helped them improve? Changing their style of play? What have you felt that they've changed in their style of play?
Sniper still up. One stop cap. Top cap one shot, guys. And top tower also.
I haven't watched a lot of FaZe.
He hit me red.
Or sorry, a lot of
top red tower.
Envy very closely, because I find that when we're watching Envy scrims, it's from the perspective of the other team, you know, from optics perspective, from FaZe's perspective, etc. My assumption is that they're obviously a very fast team, but that they've just gotten more disciplined.
Spawn tower.
And efficient, like working off of each other recently. That has them better capitalizing on the
Put on me one shot, guys.
their openings and shining. Like individually, they've always been
I'm coming out.
top level talents, right?
I can get in.
You watch Precision's POV.
Yeah, they spawn green.
I put him in the same category as last shot.
One shot top.
In just raw accuracy, reaction speed.
Screens.
Like, this man just deals damage, right? So it's like, it just felt like a matter of time until they kind of found some momentum. What specifically that is, I don't know. I think, like, broadly speaking, maybe just an improvement in efficiency. The chemistry improves. Yeah, maybe.
Ice already. Screens and ice. He's donut already. Two donut, Jason.
The idea that we've got 2 more Halo events coming up, and you know they haven't won a major, and they want to kind of cement the legacy or at least establish one before Infinite kind of closes up the circuit this year. Might have lit a fire under them. Like maybe that's well, some teams might get demotivated. Other players might get hungrier, you know, when they know how important these upcoming tournaments are.
I'm dead. 2 shot A.
Started to love Lattice. I enjoy Lattice. I agree, man. It's definitely a chaotic map, you know, especially with the spawns being questionable at times. But I think pros are getting better and better at reading those spawns and kind of controlling the chaos. And it doesn't feel like a map where you can comfortably set up and just run the entire game from one corner. You have to constantly adapt. You have to constantly rotate, which
I'm not even capping this.
Makes the gameplay action-packed and like unpredictable for the spectators.
Ice one shot. Ice one shot. Queued out. No.
Sprint strafe makes sprinting to cover natural. If you're used to sprinting in the middle of gunfights, your hand-eye coordination is faster at transitions to it. I do think that learning how to sprint strafe has helped me navigate sprinting around combat in general better. Yeah, like I've got a better appreciation for the subtleties of like sprinting outside of your, like,
You
shooting your
didn't- yeah,
bandit and
you
whatnot. Just to get behind walls or to reach out a gunfight faster. Like, you know, when you peek shot, you're a certain range from the wall to peek shot. If you sprint peek, you're going to hit that wall slightly faster, right?
I was
like
right, Jason?
It's so subtle, but you feel the impact of it when you get really good at it. There's a flexibility that comes with being able to sprint out of your gunshots that just makes you faster, more effective on the map, for sure. So I think just going through the motion of practicing the technique will help you understand or help you kind of more naturally navigate the map, even if you're not using the technique, if that makes sense.
And A going QT wall.
Hit your head into walls when you sprint mid fights?
Donut also.
Well, maybe there's a learning point in there too,
Donut
right?
shot.
Like, staying in a state of intentionality where you understand all the mechanics of play and the subtleties of how they work so that you don't find yourself making mistakes like that. You got to be very intentional when you play, right?
I'm here, guys. I'm here. I can help you. I can help you. It's like, yeah, I'm picking. And
where's Precision
Bridge on
playing?
me,
I thought he was from Hawaii. He is his fiance, unless they're married. I don't know. His fiance lives in Texas. I think.
I'm dead.
He might be in Texas, but I think he and his family live in Hawaii, I believe. But his fiance's in Texas.
He's gonna be from Blue, guys.
Kai-san has 250k subs. 250k subs for Kai-san. That's insane, bro. I mean, he's got like Mariah Carey and all the like these celebrity guests on his stream. I'm kind of not surprised, but wow.
One shot top cat.
Aaron, what's up, bro?
Catch him. One shot top cat. One shot top cat.
Just hit Onyx for the first time. Let's go.
Top cat. Top cat.
Progress, brother. Love to hear it. We're all making gains, huh?
Go back to someone. I'm trying to get sniped.
See Ice Spice on his stream? No. I don't watch his stream. I watch the Twitter clips that come from his stream. You know, like, I've seen some of his content before.
Backyard, one shot.
I thought when he had Kevin Hart on, that was pretty good content. Drewski and Kevin Hart. Like, I definitely watched that stream. That was you know, entertaining. But
I blocked Blue, guys.
That was the most I think I've seen of Kai-san. I'll see like a tweet pop up on my timeline with Mariah Carey coming. Like, I didn't know he had Ice Spice. Not really a fan. How old is he? I think he's like, I think he's 24. Early to mid 20s, I believe. 22 to 24, in that range. I'm doing excellent, Danish. Hope you are as well, brother. Happy Friday. This week has gone by in a freaking speed run. Faced with some control in this game, right? 164 and counting with AB. Precision spawning back C with Piggy, the only survivor right now. He'll work off him for the first pick. Trying to create some space here out from mid. As they make progress towards cargo. He's got to really limit the amount of damage he takes from mid here.
I can't.
Well, they come out with the cap. There's a last second break through blue. Somehow not able to find a single angle, right? Like.
Bottom cap.
MV stabilized though. They trade 2. And they have AC for now and snipe control.
I spawned in.
1.2 million a month? That's what 250k subs equals? And you know he's making way more than that, probably.
One shot.
Way more, bro. Lives in an entirely different world.
Top cat, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, but, I mean... You know, so much more than just making money comes with the like, I'm sure he's spending an insane amount of money, too. Right? Takes a certain type of individual. It's like I can appreciate what he's doing, and he looks very successful, but I wouldn't want to be him. You know, like it's just not really. Yeah. It's not the life I'd see myself having or would want to have, but I respect it for what it is. You know.
I'm gonna be behind them.
I need to do IRL streams. I wouldn't say I need to, but yeah, you look at some point in the future when it makes sense. It's not really my priority. Luke with the gifted.
Oh, that is just good
Holy
Halo
shit.
right there. That is just damn good Halo. My God.
Tripping Tonics. Welcome, brother. Gifted 30 subs to the channel. Luke, you go, man. Thank you, man. I hope you're having a great day. Nipway is insane, bro. That's the only reason why you want to see me do an IRL stream. Lucid deleted. This gap not looking so large anymore, bro.
Yeah, this one tower,
160 and counting. 2 points a second here.
Is B.
Yep, calling the tower spawn is big. They're blocking C and A here at the same time. Piggy's somehow running through mid-map, not spotting the player who's isolating Precision right now, but good survival. Got Yaxin in front of him, too.
Nice. Sit down.
Trippy and Piggy trade. They'll keep him off B. Faze got to collect C to stabilize. That lead about exchange because of this. Penguin dies with no trade. Could be making a hit through ice here. Precision with snipe. ready for it.
Dead. Looking nice for you.
Yeah, good comfortable positioning for Envy right now.
2 screens, Jack.
Jackson can draw attention and give him an angle. He's only got 1 bullet left. 2 thrusts in the back pocket here, too. Faze now in trouble.
Watch out screens, Lucid.
Got to find a way to secure some untraded kills.
On you. Donut,
Trippy
donut.
Challen out aggressively in
Donut.
front of Lucid. He'll find Piggy, but they go 2 dead. Big 1v1 here with precision. Wow. That beatdown thrust is key, man. He thrust it back so quickly. Trippy did not get the trade beatdown out fast enough. And he picked an awkward
That is
angle
just
for
good
it, too.
Halo right there. That is just
Damn good Halo.
My God.
BJ with the gifted. We got a hype trade incoming.
Top cat.
Love to see it. Friday
Okay,
hype
right here.
trade. Big W, BJ. Thank you, brother. Chilltacular, welcome. 241 now, facing trouble. As they clean them up, I think that's game, bro. Scrim might have started well for FaZe, but now that we've kind of walked into some more chaotic maps, Envy starting to take advantage. 250 to 97. That one hold, they were down, right? They were down by like 20 or 30, and then they brought it all the way to 250 off that one hold. GG's Envy. Yeah.
Getting so lucky in the beginning, dude.
They were getting lucky in the beginning, he's saying. Damn.
Culture.
I mean, I think the snipe control made it tricky at first, right? Yaxon doing a lot of work out mid-map, giving precision angles and opportunities to use the snipe from the safety of cargo. That 1v1 with Trippy was big, though. He brought it into bottom mid, and he picked like a really awkward angle to go for a beatdown thrust escape, right? He was like under him. Sometimes that early beatdown, especially if you got a thrust in the back pocket, is really powerful, right? Guarantee the win in the gunfight if you can kind of beat their reaction timing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Don't think Trippy needed to chase that kill. I'm not even sure if he meant to, like because of the way that the exchange went. Like, I wonder if he got pulled into bottom mid. I don't even know. Yeah, I think he probably could have held his ground, but it's like an awkward fight, you know, where if he's trying to go for a beatdown, if he gets a lunge or anything like that, it could send him into bottom mid. He's the next big thing. Shame he may not stick with Halo. We'll see. Yeah, I know Precision's put up a FA for Black Ops 7 tweet, but, you know, I'm aware that the Black Ops 7 FA tweets are kind of like in engagement farming, you know, like they're kind of trolly. Like, on one hand, yes, these players are curious about COD, and I'm sure they'll give it a try. But, you know, even according to the Optic podcast, Hex said that Bound and Renegade had told him that they were kind of just trolling when they made that tweet, right? Like, it's just an engagement farming attempt. Obviously, they're thinking about it.
That is just good Halo right there.
Roto
That
play.
is just damn good Halo.
My God. Tier 1. Let's go, Roto. First time sub, brother. Much love. Love to see you. Chat, we're making progress for the month.
Nothing B.
Trying to hit
2 bags
300
on the frags.
Tier 1
frags.
subs somehow this month. So we can get the
One-drop key,
Partner
Nick.
Plus program. It'd be a big deal. I think we're at like 54.
Bags?
Welcome, Roto. That's one more in the tally. That means a lot, man.
Alright.
Hype Train level 1, by the way, guys.
All's week.
93%.
Irish week as
It is
well?
September. Subs are 25% off
live
as
for
well,
you.
right? So it's a good month for us to try to achieve that. Score is wrong.
I can go
Score,
key, guys.
you're
We can
correct.
Stop camo.
I freaking
One's rad hiding with snipe.
defaulted.
Weak rad with snipe.
Score is
The other one's
2-1 Envy.
screens. Screens with
We're
snipe.
watching the winning team right now.
A window? Wait. Let's gotta go.
I tell Hex the same things. You know he's
Trippy had a snipe.
serious about playing for Optic? Or... I mean, what
Yo,
are
jail
you
and
saying
then big door
exactly?
sniping. I got ball.
Like, they put those tweets out just to, you know, see what kind of interaction they would get from it. And I don't blame them. I mean, those tweets did numbers, right? But obviously in the back of their mind, they're thinking about COD. But, like making a tweet like that is not a genuine indication that they're, you know, going to move over to Call of Duty. It's just kind of like a, you know, just like a spur-of-the-moment thing. We'll see if they
Top
stick
cuts,
with the
same.
esport or not. I think they're just waiting for October to see what the
Watch out top
announcement is.
mid. Top cuts.
We're
Top
waiting
cuts,
for
watch
Black
out,
Ops
bottom
7 to
cuts.
come out to see what the reception is on that game.
It's 3. It's 3.
It seemed like Hex and Optic were very optimistic
Trippy,
about
Trippy. Yo, they're gonna be B. Gonna be B.
this next
can
year
pitch
of
B.
COD. Like, they think it's going to be
Yeah,
a really
I'm
good year.
hearing B, bro.
But I guess they say it a lot.
Watch out back B.
Brodo,
Zane.
thank you, brother. Hey, appreciate you, man. Thank you for the kind words. Fellow shysters. Hey, let's go. Add another one to the community. That bank? Piggy trying to lock it down. This is Piggy POV right now. We hit the
He's
level
back
2 hype train somehow,
Sorry,
I
Pulse.
think. Garrett with the prime sub. There it is.
That is just good Halo right there.
That is just damn good Halo.
My God.
Chat, we're 30 away from 1300.
bags? I can
That's
fight bags
the
in a
goal
sec.
for today. I don't know if we can get there, but I got a
He
good
went, key
feeling.
or
I
something.
got a good feeling we
There's 2 on
can.
ball.
Much love, Garrett. Let's go, man. Thank you for the prime sub. Any oil prints? Yeah. Do we got any whales? Any whales in the chat?
Just perfect rotation.
On the lookout. We lost about 1,000 subs recently.
One shot. White
That
wall.
is just
Smoke!
good Halo right there. That is just
Damn good Halo.
My God.
Moon Dizzle, welcome to the way. Smoke Breaker, you goat. 114 total in the channel. Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, I can look at camo from A.
Love to see it, man. Hype train continues.
A's good.
Any
I have
older
your trust,
players
bro.
are going
One's
to call it a
bags.
career?
He went top
Maybe.
mid.
Yeah, we could see some
The other one
retirement
was top mid.
announcements. We're seeing them in
That
Europe.
is just good Halo.
Another
right
out of
there. That is
smoke.
just damn good Halo.
They're
My
elbow.
God, I have my moments. Welcome, brother. Smoke, thank you.
2 elbow.
115. This
Close,
man's going
close,
huge.
close.
Welcome, moments. Crypto Daddies? Whoa. What happened to Daddy Slush? You guys remember that name, Daddy Slush? It was between him and BJ in competition on that crazy Monday that we had, and then I have not seen Daddy Slush since. BJ
That's
was
a
the real
sign.
one.
I'm holding his exit.
Bound been a Halo guy since the dawn of time. Yeah, it's hard to imagine
Dropping
Bound
one,
leaving
dropping-
Halo. I'll
dropping
be
one.
honest, man.
And
I
key,
don't
key,
think
key.
he likes COD with like that. Like I just
Can you get ball?
I'm sure like he has the talent, the ability to play it well, but he's he's always been a Halo guy.
Yeah, 2 guys.
Hard to imagine him making that pivot. Renegade, on the other hand, has at least tried COD to
I've
some
sniped.
degree,
I'm looking bottom mid.
and I could see him playing that. They were playing some 8s with Druck yesterday. It was what Druck, Bound, Renegade, Stellar. I wish they were live for that. It was actually kind of good content.
Yeah, cuts.
Or not 8s, 2s, money 2s. Lucid said he's staying with Halo. Yeah, it sounds like Lucid's, like, from that video that he uploaded, he was, like, open-minded for other games that were coming out.
Pillars,
and
free kill.
opportunities that might
Pillars
come his
stuck there.
way, but
And then
the
mud.
default
Mud
idea
both.
is, like,
I
we
thought
stick with
body fell off.
Halo. Yeah. And maybe he's a full-time streamer and still competing in whatever tournaments are available. Because there will be tournaments, right? There will be something... Like,
Elbow?
if we take the previous game's
Nice.
off-season as any indication, like, I would expect there to be 3 events. Something like that. Like, we get, like, a DreamHack event, and then maybe a couple more with help from some sponsors.
I'm going back B. Yeah, I'm back B. with ball.
Orgs and whatnot. And HCS, helping fund the prize pools. I could see us having some events, some LAN events. But, yeah. That'll work for COD? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Halo's a special type of game. Just because you're cracked doesn't mean that, like, COD's
Okay,
your
just take
kind,
space.
your cup of
Very
tea,
well.
right? Like,
They bring it to you. I spawn B. Can we... Fight A play.
yeah, like I guess they're called like what do we call them? Like I'm just kind of saying like LAN tournaments. We'll have LAN tournaments. There will be some. I don't know how many. Probably less than
On-
what we
on
would
the
have in a
screen?
typical season, but there will be some.
Back
LAN
A, back
tournaments.
A. Captain Weak window.
I could see there being an LVT
He's
league.
popped
I could
camo?
see there being an LVT
He's
LAN.
on the camo still. He's on the wall.
Like
No, he's on the
LVT
camo.
continuing some sort of a pro league
He's on
next year,
camo?
maybe. Shopify was nice enough to help with the funding for the first one. Maybe they'd be
Backs?
open
Yeah.
to something like that in the future. It really depends on
Yeah.
what kind of announcement we get. Bro, are Envy really looking this confident? We got to start, I think, focusing on Piggy is,
Dude,
by
I
the
can
way,
see
2
that camo,
kills.
like, clear as day. That was weird.
Interesting seeing. Wait. Did they
yeah,
end
like
in
the entire
advance?
Spartan.
Oh, something bugged out. My bad. See, we're not even noticing. Something happened like midway through the
No,
round.
yeah, and there's also these red boxes. I don't know. It was weird.
Chat, I think we're 1 sub away from the level 2 hype train. I appreciate you guys, though. If you'll hop on COD and you kind of laughed and
My
said,
radar
yeah, I don't
was
think it's going
going
to happen. Yeah, I definitely don't have the same passion for COD that I do for Halo. And I think a lot of the Halo pros are on the same wavelength. But there's no way I'm not going to be paying attention to
That is
it.
just good Halo
Garrett!
right there. That is just damn good Halo.
My God, 5 gifted at a Garrett 502. This man just hit us with the prime, and now he drops 5. Garrett, you freaking go. Thank you, brother. Red Donkey, Coden, Moonsoul, Mushy, and Fluxes. Welcome, guys. Holy shit. Garrett, you go. Thank you, man. Talking about Lucid, yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely what happened, Jason.
Can't play the game and get into it? I'm curious about the movement.
What happened? One of them lagged out.
Is there like a skill gap? Is there any kind of tag? Somebody lagged out apparently. Okay. Let's go, Garrett. Hype train continues on that, I think. 4 minutes. Level 4 hype train. We just skipped level 3 entirely. Holy shit. Love that. Yeah, like, I don't think COD's as entertaining to watch, but I think that if I spend some time studying it, that we might be able to make it more entertaining.
I feel like it's been...
By pointing out some of the things that, like, you might not notice at first glance, right? Like, what are the components that make COD's, like, skill expression unique? Like, what are the unique skill expression aspects of the game
That is
that
just
make it
good
entertaining?
Halo right there.
My
That
God.
is just damn good Halo.
My God, Griswold. 1 year, bro. Happy anniversary. 12 months. Killing it, Griswold. Thank you, brother. Welcome back. Hype train continues. Yeah, like top level of play, Call of Duty, there's definitely skill expression at play. There's definitely stuff that's like unique in comparison to Halo that I haven't fully considered that I think I'll realize if I spend some time with it, you know? A lot of high-level strategies that we can talk about. The spawns might work in different, unique ways. The minimap and its association with the gameplay and whatnot. Like,
Yeah, just like walk with the ball guy if you're the last guy.
maybe some
There might
outplay
be people on him.
techniques, whatnot.
That
Lumberjacks!
is just good Halo right there. That is just
Damn good Halo.
Oh my God.
Yo, we're actually making it happen. 1283 out of
Like, if
13
it's
hundo.
free,
Jazz,
just
you
kill
go.
the two spawners.
30 gifted in the
There's a
channel. Much
possibility
love,
that
man.
he's still on him.
Never bet on black. Mouse is Uzi. King Miko. Wildfire. And Owa. Welcome, guys. Sheesh. Garrett, you kicked it off, man. You might have started the
You
train,
get
bro.
mad points off a play like that. if it goes well.
Can dissect it in the same way. Yeah, exactly.
Just
Yeah.
spawn, get my reticle, got one shot immediately.
Watch
back.
Zuma, JCap, and Octane talk COD. I'm curious to listen to... yeah, JCap is the optic coach, right? Or analyst. Analyst? Octane, I'm curious to listen to. I feel like he's very insightful. I know he was a previous pro. He does watch parties for the sport as well, right?
This was SSG. They put it 50.
JP Krez. Not JCap. JP Krez. Oh, yeah, my bad. JCap is a retired pro player. Is it JP Krez, something like that? He's the analyst for Optic. Yeah. Coach the LA Thieves. Okay, my bad. I got a mixed up. We're going to make a lot of mistakes, I'm sure, if we do try to route over to COD. Is he the coach? I thought was Karma not coaching Optic? Did he take over the coach role? Used to be a pro. Yeah. Yeah, I thought Karma was the coach. They have two coaches. Oh. Because sometimes you get a coach and you got an analyst. I agree, Ollie. Okay. Like, if they were to go to a tournament right now, I feel like Karma would be the one sitting behind them. But if they were to have, like, if they were not, unless they're both back there, I don't know. Is more the numbers guy and Karma's the coach. Yeah, I was thinking JP is more like in an analyst role. And I see him watch party when they had scrims briefly or something. He was doing like a watch party. More of an analyst, yeah. I think Faze's online struggles will translate to land. They could. I don't know, Fish. We'll see. Remember when SSG were having online struggles with Lucid, Snakebite, Stellar, Eco? That did carry to land as well, unfortunately, right? Led to a top 8 placement. All right, we're back in the game 4. Current scrim score is 2-1. Envy lead. And, you know, I think part of the reason why Faze don't have any live POVs today is so that they can lock in and hopefully turn their statistics around. Envy have proven to be a force, at least online. And even early in the scrim, they seem to be maintaining it, right? So it looks like they're just resetting Oddball. I'm not sure what the score was before we had a lag out, but somebody disconnected
I go pillars.
on Faze. New camo in
dummy
play.
Dummy ramp. I shot him once. Shot dummy ramp once.
Faze Envy at the moment is the only thing on the menu. Somebody in my chat said that Optic might have been looking for a scrim, but I've got no update on that. If Optic is happening, they'd be live like within the hour. But it might just be Faze Envy. We'll see. Had them getting outplayed badly. It's been competitive. The game of Lattice they just played, though, Envy went on a run, bro. They had like a 70, 80 point hold at the end.
Cuts.
It was like a 250 to 190 something was the final score in Stronghold's Lattice.
Where'd you die from? Back, yeah, back A. Oh, I was sniping.
Just Piggy POV.
Got repulse. Just aping. They're already up. Lucid.
Precision with snipe control right now. He'll pass the ball out to Jackson. They got a hold here back A.
Spawned A.
Anticipating a B, the open B spawn right here at Big Door.
Yeah. Mud.
Nice.
Ness on me. Back B or Ness, last guy. I shot him twice.
Definitely makes you think like timing of your push is so important in this game,
Penguin
right?
Just
like
spawned. Probably dumb.
Penguin getting isolated in pillars and them getting picked off one at a time in the way that they are.
I spawned A, Jason.
Are they pushing in an uncoordinated way?
Yeah,
right?
I spawned A. Already top mid as well.
Need to be hitting other angles at the exact same time. We're watching SR and Optic, the way that they're playing off each other. It's perfectly timed, right? There's never a moment where like one player, especially in like a setup like that, when they're pushing out a lane, where one player is just kind of exposed, dying first before anybody else is supporting.
Cuts in a second.
Sounds like Hook.
I spawned. We can fight B.
Maybe was considered the original onliners. Yeah, I mean,
here.
low key, yeah. And they put some proof behind it when they got top 6 at DreamHack. But it felt like they had hit a plateau for sure. Hype train success. Thank you guys.
They're gonna be dummies.
Holy shit.
They should spawn dummies, I think.
Good way to start the broadcast.
Yeah, elbow.
Keep a little bit of that momentum going into the matches.
2 elbow. Weak. Nice. I'm flying bags. Yeah, I'm flying.
Trying to isolate one. Yeah, we'll get the sticky. Still got the hold here back tower. Position in play position if it needs to.
Another guy going bags. Top mid. Top mid now.
Have we got a camo control here somehow? Wow, the nade somehow gets a cleanup. Opens up the lane for him to play aggressively with a snipe now. Have to play ball early because of that.
One shot mud.
I don't know if that was a pre-fire or just an excellent reaction on the right side of the pillar there. Player might have gotten out through pillar door. Piggy with the cutoff. They could rotate ball up through dummy door here potentially, but they don't have slays yet. Looks like they're looking for kills first. 3 dead. 1 trade thanks to precision. Faze have a ball hold opportunity. And snipe control. This could be a big setup for Faze if they play it wisely. We'll see how Envy hit this out, right?
They have a sniper. Sniping tower 1.
My God. Lucid cooking. Snake by drops. 3v3 temporarily here. They're making a aggressive hit up mid. Jackson with a flank out back tower while that opens up. That's my FOV fire. If you're asking about Piggy, I don't know. Looks like 105 maybe. Looks like he's playing at 105.
Last week.
Damn.
Wow. Big door now with the repulse.
It's a good hold out of Faze, right? 63 and counting. They win their fight out in dummies. Envy continuously spawning an A on the bottom of the map. 2 failed pushes so far. Trippy getting aggressive. Got a teammate assisting him. This is a good little wrap here, right?
2 flying top mid.
Yeah, they're rolling together. They staggered them and play off a flank.
I heard him rapping A.
Plays on 100? Actually, though? Piggy might have the lowest FOV in the...
He did.
I don't know. Maybe Ryan do, right? Ryan do might have a lower FOV. I don't know. There's not many pros that play... I feel like most pros have raised theirs up a bit, right?
Go over, bro.
Back-to-back camos here for Envy. He's dead here.
I thought there was only one.
Damn. I don't know if that's poor communication for Envy, right? Piggy, like, hard challenging that lane. He's too far pushed out to survive in a 2v1. But he should know there's a 2v1, right? They should be communicating it. Ryan, who played in 78.
One shot tires.
I think it was like 84 or something like that, right?
Tower,
I don't know if that's still the case.
He has to drop. He's gonna have to drop. S. Mud.
What do I think when Piggy said? Yeah, I've heard Eco say the same sort of thing, that there should be like a FOV requirement for pro play, that everybody should be like locked at the same FOV. I think it's fine. Like, it's just more competitive integrity, essentially. Like, I don't think that FOV differences are like a huge deal, but I get why they said it, just to kind of standardize the setup as much as possible. Like, I'd say Halo 5 was a more competitive Halo for reasons like that. There were less settings. Everybody played on the same sort of like Xbox, same FPS, same FOV, right? Like, it's nice to be able to individualize, like personalize your setup, but sometimes it can come with, like, I guess, competitive advantages potentially. But everybody has the same opportunity, right? Like, if you want to play on 120, you can. Logic behind playing on a lower FOV. I like aiming on a lower FOV. I think aiming feels better on a lower FOV, personally.
Back training? Jerking it training?
Targets appear closer. Jeez. And
B.
The aimer feels different. Like, especially in close quarters combat. Like,
Trippy's top mid.
Just feels more responsive to aim and to turn around. For me, personally. But watch somebody like Druck and he'll make it work on 120.
Flying top mid in a sec.
And then on 120, obviously, you get the sensation of moving quicker, but you see more in your peripheral.
Already dies.
There might be an awareness advantage with that.
He's like
HCS have lock system specs. Like, if you go to a LAN, you're going to be playing on PCs that I assume have the same locked, like, video performance settings and whatnot.
Nothing.
I'm sure there's like some minor adjustments that you can make through the in-game menu, but you can't obviously.
Pillars is weak.
You can't modify things.
I can watch bottom.
You know, we had a big controversy like that with Sparty recently, right?
All right, I'm going bottom mid then. Yeah, bottom mid, snake bite. Another one bottom mid. I'm native that.
It's a big follower, Nody, bro.
Nice go.
100% affects how aiming feels. Yeah, I agree. I think that's a big part of the reason why most pros don't play on 120, right? Because if it didn't affect how aiming felt, then I think every pro would be on 120.
Yeah, I can fight bottom.
I mean, obviously targets appear smaller too, so that can impact your aim. But
2 bags.
Just something feels different about it.
Screens 1 and bags 1. Bags 1. That's kind of screen jump ups.
Any settings in the in-game menu, I'm sure you can tweak, right? You just can't. Like anything you can access from inside Infinite, you can change no problem. But if we're talking about like
on OS.
You know, getting on the PC and then modifying aspects of the PC itself so that it performs, so that Infinite performs better, right? Like, I'm sure you can't do too much of that. You might be able to make settings adjustments on Steam or whatever, or like. But I guess if you're like downloading, what did he added? What, like an MSI afterburner?
Yeah, they're aping into you.
Sparty. This stuff isn't even like problematic, you know.
All right, Kelly, pivot me.
He had an SSD with some performance. Like applications
screens
on it or something like that. That was the issue.
Window, one shot. I got him. Camo's up.
Stupid idea locking FOV.
What's next? Everyone dropping camo on the ground. One shot ball.
No, I mean,
I dropped camo on the ground.
Look, it's not actually going to happen, but I understand why the idea was suggested. Is all. I doubt that people are actually going to create a standardized.
I spawned mud. Mud is safe for now.
I do think that you could argue that Halo 5 was more competitive because of the way that the settings were more standardized, though.
One shot S.
Obviously, you could choose whatever like sensitivity you want, but everybody's playing on the same looking setup. Yeah, I've been on 102 for like the entirety of Infinite's life, and it's never. I don't know. It's just been a comfort zone. I'm not really one to change too many settings.
Dropping one shot.
I'm more worried about, my own technique than like what the settings are.
I'm trying to kill this guy.
Once I've got something that I'm happy with, obviously.
Yo, top mid. Watch out, top cuts.
And you could have late jumped that. I'll have to drop straight down. The drop speed in this game is super fast, right? You fast fall very quickly.
Nice still there.
Making it tricky to track in gunfights, but Snakebite having none of it.
Spawn day.
Is Lucid 107? Lucid's changed his FOV a few times. He's done several different settings adjustments. I want to say over the last like 2 years.
Thumb ramp, sniping tower 2.
Oh my god, that positioning was so clean
Two
too.
dummies. Two guts.
He gave up nothing. He did like he whipped the beatdown,
Nice.
sure, but the way that he
He's
spaced
same
himself
fuck
behind the
guts,
pillar
down
gave
the
him
ramp.
no
No, he's
opportunity
going
for
ball.
Faze
Going
immediately
ball.
there. 108. 108
back there.
is pretty
Already big door,
popular.
one shot.
Legends 108, Bounds 108.
Guy's such a.
I see that one a lot. Yeah. I say but a lot? What do you mean? Probably say the a lot too.
Nice.
And-
but- No, that was 4. That was 4. Help Yak B. Okay. Training, I think? Yeah, we training. Nest. I got blown up.
What Xbox do you play on, Ivan? If you're talking about like an Xbox original, then yeah, you're probably losing gunfights because of your Xbox, you know? But depends.
He got away with it.
Yeah, Snakebite's kind of like that too.
Ball dead.
Changes his
Dice
settings on a
one, and
regular
then mud.
basis.
Mud full of somewhere.
Vader, what's up, man? Welcome.
He went white wall.
Yeah.
He's
And now that that's said, I'm going to be hyper aware of it too.
going bottom mid fast. Camo's pillars with a green gun.
Damn. Face getting max mileage off this camo now. Trippy camo combo control here. Ball back tower. Final 30 seconds. Heavy running out of
Let's spawn
opportunities
close
to
ball.
push
We
this
gotta
out.
go fast. We gotta go fast. We gotta go fast, bro.
We got to go fast. They're 2 dead. Snakebite overlooking this too.
Tower 2-1.
Just melts him. Descended with a cleanup. Won't get it. Penguin will find the kill. That was 4 dead Envy off the push. That might be game.
Oh, we have repulse. Just
Faze
wait
in
a
position to tie the scrim here. Sniper
Trying
spawning
to
here
nade
too.
top mid.
Less than 10 seconds to hit this out. Lucian in play ball position. They're already flanking him. That nade somehow gets him a kill. Piggy's got a G-slide. Blame him. Oh, he almost hit it. Wouldn't, I don't think it would have mattered.
Hiding in deep corners and scrims, bro. Like, nice.
Yeah, I mean, Faze with a good patient setup and camo control at the end of that. You know, I can't really blame him. But that would have been kind of slick. Even if he does hit the headshot, he's got to play the ball almost immediately. His team was dead. And they're 2 seconds away from winning it, so chances are low. We get a tied scrim. They were great, Waffles. It's on my YouTube live VODs. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend checking out a few of the games. It was competitive. Optic definitely came out hot, though. You know, Optic looked like the better team of a couple days ago. But that obviously changes from week to week. If that's the last scrim that they play together, it puts Optic in a good position, I guess, going into LVT. It'd be nice if they play one more time, though. We've been on a roll. Envy had definitely been putting up some contention with the top teams. Having beaten Optic, they've beaten SSG in the past, too. Descendant had to reset the setup. He tends to have internet issues when he's scrimming, so we'll see if he stays live. If you're on Series X on a gaming monitor on your 120 FPS, then I don't really think that your opponents have huge advantages over you, personally, especially if you're not playing in upper like Onyx lobbies. You know, I don't really think that the difference is huge. But it's going to vary from person to person.
Let's
like,
go.
obviously, it's
Enjoy
better
that
to play on a
range, bro.
souped-up PC. Yeah, that was the spiciest moment in the scrim. Like, the tail end of the scrim actually was pretty entertaining because, like, SR popped off in Forbidden CTF. Frosty hit the Quigley over, and Optic had just had a bad game, so Formal ended it early, and it looked salty. It looked salty from SR's perspective. So chat got real spicy, and the game following was insane, right? The King of the Hill, Live Fire, the last game they ended the scrim on, last shot went absolutely nuts. Optic brought it all the way back, won it in OT. So they still got the last laugh in the scrim, ending at 9-5. It was almost an 8-6 scrim. That last game was super close.
Alright, they can't hide in corners on this map. It's all good.
They can't hide in corners on this map. So tomorrow, I think the qualifier is just for teams that aren't in pool play already. Like a last chance opportunity for teams to break into pool play and the available seeds or whatever, I think. I honestly, I don't even know Cadillac. I think it's called Woodsman or Huntsman or something like that. It's is it the beard brand? Bro, I literally just looked up beard oil on Amazon. I found one of the first recommendations that was given to me. Is this a tournament? No, this is a scrim. So this is practice. It's not for anything other than just for these teams to build their skills and prepare themselves for the LVT LAN coming up in a week. The practice still does give us an indication of where these teams stack up, right? So we tend to cover their scrims on a regular basis. Usually we've got POVs live on both teams, but Faze aren't live today, so really just kind of focused on their own performance today. Despite that, the scrim is tied. If you play Boomer Halo at a 1600 level, then no, a high-end PC isn't going to make much of a difference. But if you're a Bound, it could level you up. So, oh, bro, Ivan, you can't. That's not going to work, bro. That's not going to work. You can't just type Sugon these, and think I'm not going to get what wavelength you're on, bro. Is that your favorite beard oil? Good afternoon, Michael. Silksong is incredible. The stream, we had a pretty good time on the stream, but I've spent way more time with it, or not way more, but I stayed up till 3 a.m. last night. Woozy! Thank you for the follow. Welcome, man. So we're on MVPOV versus Faze right now. This is Precision. He's probably been the talk of the team. If we're to isolate any individual POV on this team, I think Precision gets the most spotlight.
Yeah, I do. They spawned their
but nobody else is slouch on the roster. They've all been shining recently. That's because MV have been performing.
Snake, but
it's cool to be focused on them for once, with Faze not live.
I'm looking.
At the moment, I'm not sure. If you guys come up or find that there are other scrims happening, I'm sure you'll let me know in the chat. But like all I'm aware of is Faze Envy. I'll check Halo Data Hive after this to see if there's anything kind of like sneakily, like there could be like an SSG scrim happening. Sirion scrims are live. True, that's available as well. Unreal Nightmare with Sirion, Envor Common, they tend to stream together. So good collection in POVs right there. I expect that team to be playing this upcoming weekend, Sirion's team, right? So we could be focused on them in that qualifier.
How much else? Their basement. Their elbow. Their top tower. Their top tower went.
Gotcha, Zach. I don't know. I honestly am not. For me, it's always been about like how I shave. That's like the most important. Just a simple oil wax to like keep the hair where I want it to be, but the shaving is the biggest thing for me.
There are right archers. I mean, two of them on. I think there's 2 right archers.
You want to see an ego challenge? We watched one game with Descendant, and the quality like wasn't great, but I'm down to watch another. Literally just headbutting each other off the open here, right? 2 minutes into the game. OS coming up. It's a big moment for one team to pull away. And Faze find themselves an advantage. Cleaning up Precision. Big win from Descendant, but OS should be collected by Faze at this point. Got to find a way to isolate them and get rid of it before they get an opportunity to pull the flag here.
He's running with OS.
Qual is this weekend. I think it's Saturday, Sunday. Interestingly, I looked at the LVT schedule, and they had the whole weekend booked off for the qualifier, so... Really can't see MV beating Faze on LAN? Yeah, we'll find out, I guess, right? Like, it's hard to imagine that they're going to, with no prior experience, like, no prior results to prove it, right? Like, somehow start beating Faze. But I think what works in their favor is the fact that the LAN is like, cozy, right? Like, it's not like a public LAN. It's more like a boot camp in an environment where they're going to feel comfortable. Everybody's going to feel comfortable for the record, but I think Envy will benefit from it.
Yeah,
How was Silksong? It's fun, man. It's if you like Hollow Knight, it's more of Hollow Knight. It's Like, I'm loving
Jason, I'm
it,
here,
personally. Especially on handheld. I think it's the perfect handheld game.
Yeah, their bottom arches too, holding me.
I've
There's spiral killing me also.
done a lot of exploring. I'm in like six
I can't.
different
Too long.
zones now in the map. It's starting to open up. I'm hoping the game is like 40 hours, but I'm kind of worried because people have already beaten it.
Piggy got touch.
I'm seeing YouTube videos of people fighting the last
like
boss or
it,
some shit.
Top spiral.
But it's a lot of fun. Good clap back here for Envy with the flag. Gonna get melted. Hasn't fully cut the angle.
Stuck our
Yep, Envy 1 dead right now here too. Faze might have a counter. Wow, Lucid with the sniper last second save. They guarantee it by double hitting it out. But now they're under pressure. Faze gonna look for a counter off this. Nice cleanup out of Lucid. Lucid with the Blaine and the nade for the double. Flag pulled. It's up to Envy with that one snipe. I think Descendant on the elbow looking for an early stop on this flag. Otherwise, I think Faze have this. Good counter at a Faze. That's sticky as well. Lucid on the drop down. This is 2 flag pulls back to back. They just 4-deaded him. An immediate second flag. Envy doing everything they can to stop the first and losing their team. This is guaranteed. Faze with OS control. 4 dead off that flag cap. And Lucid just made an insane play falling down from the top of the wing, right? Hitting the stick on the way down. That was a slick close. There's something about Faze and CTF that just remains consistent. They are difficult to beat. Like, I still feel pretty comfortable about them in any situation where there's a series that has a CTF. I feel like that's a bounce back game for Faze.
Oh, that is just
More
good
turtle.
Halo right there.
Let's go, brother.
That is just damn good Halo.
My God. Tier 1, 8 months. Welcome back. I'm doing better now. Thank you, man. Hope you're doing good, man. Slut for smelling good is a crazy statement, bro. Drawer full of different scents. Fair enough. Maybe they only beat... Yeah, that's what people in the comments are thinking, that they didn't actually like explore the full map. It might not be the actual final boss, right? Because if you play the first Hollow Knight, there's like a final boss, and then there's another one. If you like are a completionist, then it unlocks like a whole new segment of the game with like a boss and like a Coliseum section. Yeah, I think the thing with CTF and Fortress especially is if you kind of overextend yourself a little too far trying to save one flag, you risk losing another, right? So Faze with a lockdown with snipe control and the OS coming up shortly as well, they did a really good job like holding their ground, winning their fights. I think Envy, in attempt to defend, lost their lives, and then, you know, 2 flags went by just like that. But that's a good show of efficiency out of Faze. If they can do that more in other OBJ game types, then they'll be fine, right? Seems that way, Crimson. Yeah, but I think today is a good test of whether or not they're maintaining it, or if Faze is going to kind of clap back, put them in their place, you know? I don't know. I'm here for the storyline. No corners for Faze to hide on that map, but they said, yeah, yeah. It is true. That's what they said coming into it, and the game looked very different. Andrew, how you doing, man? Nice wild out of you, but welcome. If you're chilling in the YouTube, please do give it a like. Give it a thumbs up. I know it's not an optic matchup, but this is still some damn high-tier Halo. And with the way things have been going recently, I think there's a good reason to hang out and to watch, right? Welcome, Rubich. Descendant might have killed the broadcast. Let's see. I know he tends to have internet issues when he's... Oh, no, we're good, we're good. I think we'll watch his POV for the next one. Thank you, Thomas. Let's go, bro. It's not. There's a feature in this game when you click away from the menu, then the FPS, like if you have multiple monitors and you click a different monitor, then the game jumps down. Mine does that too. It goes down to like 30 FPS until I click the game again. So he's tabbed out somewhere else on a different monitor right now. Who do I think is a better sniper, Cycle or Lashot? I don't know, bro. I've seen more of Lashot sniping than Cycle, and Lashot is insane. So I'm leading Lashot, but just off like bias, you know, due to the fact that we watched him play more. Seen him do some crazy shit with the snipe. Think you know a fix for Lashot stream when it's lagging? What's the fix for me? Any Halo Pro is good, Halo? Yeah. I think, you know, there are some matchups more than others people want to see, though. But Faze has got a lot of fans backing him, so. If Stellar is hot, no one gets close to him. 2023 SLC Stellar, yeah. I don't think anybody's ever sniped like that again.
Definitely over then. Like, I didn't think that we were that badly fucked. From my POV, didn't look like we were that
Go to his
badly
past
fucked.
broadcast, 10 seconds behind, but it'll be smooth. That's actually not a bad idea, Remy. The thing about Lashot's POV is he's already on like a 10-second delay, so we'd be heavily behind. Like, let's say it's like Optic versus SR, like whatever other POV
My POV looked like
is available, we'd be far behind everybody else, right? That's actually not a bad idea to use the past broadcast.
Hold more zones to achieve success.
What if I'm on YouTube and I'm like a step behind? Would it be the same effect, I guess? Is this descended POV? Faze now leading the scrim 3-2. Quality in this one definitely weird, bro. It's maxed out at 720p, but it's a POV. You know, like we can watch it at least.
Look in your house, look in your house.
If Envy wins scrims today, you'll get unreasonably drunk, bro. Why do I have a feeling you're gonna do that anyway?
Top red in hell.
Regardless of the result.
Bottom mid, just ran on mid, guys. Holy shit.
Guy's finessing. He jumped over the grapple. Not sure that was intentional. Like keeping grapple in play though, it's kind of like a bait, right? Faze knows he's not standing on top of it.
I can shoot, hell, I can shoot. Go weak as fuck.
This is good. Easy child for Jackson, just because he buttered him up, right? Shoot the center of the platform. Everybody inside the hill gets shocked.
RCG.
Somebody still lingering back silo. Kills Jackson. Lucid coming up with 2 somehow. Damn. Whole shock just burned on that C hill. Faze doing a good job locking it down, but all while this happens, Envy have A and B, so 33 seconds secured. The audio quality, the visual quality, like this POV, bros. Try it like that.
Yeah, spawn back C, you can do whatever.
Yeah, it's the same map. We watched this POV last time. Yeah. 2005 MLG. That's what it looks like, bro. It's kind of crazy.
Too long.
The audio too, man. The audio, right? Like I can barely hear the guy. The sound of the shields, like recharging, sounds like an old Halo.
Blue box weak, lucid. Nice. I hear long. We can spawn there, because somebody get red.
Had to use capture card, yeah.
Sneaky.
They split spawned him in long. Trippy trying to get out through sneaky, still got isolated. The precision found that pick out from the tower.
Lucid. I've eyes on top red.
Faze completely locked into perimeter. There's the opening they needed. They'll take A back off that. 93-0. Faze in position to collect some time here. They might give up camo in the process, though. We'll see how they play it. And we could have shroud control here. They don't.
Got him.
This is awkward. Good live. Teammate overlooking it in gold, keeping him up. Yeah, he had to give up the hill for that.
R2. R2 weak, guys.
Precision cleans it up without dying. That's 2 dead Faze.
Bottom white, and C live. Bottom white and C. Too weak.
Should be back C spawns.
What the fuck?
Somebody's still in tower somehow.
Yeah, they all just see me. So tower 2. Yeah, C plot, one shot.
Yeah, it's a good POV. It kind of ruins the viewing experience, though, right? Like every time he hits a beatdown, the game is like the audio can't keep up, you know? It feels like the speakers blow out every time like a nade blows up. It's a little much. I'm gonna bring it back to precision. It's just night and day better.
Is he red stairs on her? He's mid-range.
It's got to be low bit rate. I think it's also due to the fact that his internet
Bottom man.
isn't great when he plays scrims for some reason.
Bottom man, one shot.
Definitely still a very entertaining POV, so I'm not,
He's on me red stairs, already red stairs.
unhappy watching this.
Shock
but
red.
It's just bad quality. Just bad quality.
Going Ballich.
145 account here of AB.
Still top red.
Envy have
Two,
dominated
Jason, don't
Faze
play that.
on this
That's
map
it.
before, back in LVT, right?
Two pipes.
It was like a 250 to 1 or something like that.
I have A.
And it's looking similar today.
Very good. I'm watching your red cross.
Piggy just got a team spawn down bottom gold. I mean, they have the ideal setup, right? Descendant with the shock in gold here, finding Lucid. Already staggers them on their push. Faze running out of opportunities to play out on the map here, too.
One shot cat. They might hit my cat.
Yeah, they're double hitting it out at cat.
Bottom white.
From Whirlpool, he actually might have an angle. He dies to Trippy, though. 3v3 right now.
Yeah, I
can't isolate Trippy in mid. He gets through.
Nice.
Good clean up out of Piggy.
Spawn in the May. That's fine. Jason called it.
Trading
Jason
C.
called it.
Piggy opt to trade C for A here. Wait. Jason's calling to push A? No. He's holding pipes.
I'm looking now, Jason.
This is good. Having BC for camo is a good transition with the setup. Faze pushing out to A, but they find themselves in a bad position to fight for camo. And not yet collecting time. They're too dead, though.
On camo. He's hopping up needles. He's actually main pit.
It's a good death cam on camo. No stickies. Faze with camo control. Looks like they've gotten out. They've got AB.
Camo's back shot. We gotta kill this guy.
Snakebite playing aggressively with camo in C, looking to pull a setup into a trip cap here, maybe.
This might be fine. We might spawn out.
Yep.
Spawn red. They're hitting needles. We can't play that. Yeah, needles now, penguin. Penguin really hurt needles, guys. One shot needles.
I got you. Alright.
I'll drop B.
YSC, I got you, brother. I feel like this is kind of a higher priority matchup. Who's he scrimming?
I'm hitting A.
Yeah, against who, though?
Sucks. C pot. Dead.
Wow, holy crap. Dominated.
I don't know.
70-point run, nearly. 60-point, maybe something like that for Faze? Before Envy flip it around?
I'm looking C pot. C pot now, lawn. One shot lawn. Two shot lawn. One shot now. What the fuck are you shouting?
Lucy with the reach out pays the price. Barely does any damage off it, too.
Alright, that easy. He's needles. Needles on me. One shot needles.
I assume his reach out was like to give Snakebite out bottom mid an opportunity to play that more safely.
I can't fight that.
Snakebite's
I'm fighting C. I'm fighting mid. Needles one shot, dead. I can get C. Bottom white, one shot.
Good damage.
He's back solo.
I like his decision to not go back and play A. He's solo to play A there, right? He opts for mid map within his team's sightlines. Secures the trade out mid. Hopefully making it a little bit easier for Envy to get back map control, but Faze win that team fight.
He's still piped door. He's hell, one shot, Piggy.
Piggy doesn't get to clean up. Faze overlooking that at hell, keeping him up.
Okay. We're fighting A.
Descendant's playing for A here. Precision trying to work off him, but he dies, and now it's getting chaotic, right? Faze rinsing them on all different corners of the map. Could have a trip cap. Yep, numbers already in B, spawns in long haul. Worst case scenario for Envy. And good momentum opportunity for Faze here. Camo's coming up as well. They could snowball this if they win this fight and collect camo too. 3v3. That's a big trade back silo. Descendant living up. He's baiting this right now.
Tower one shot.
Doesn't win the 1v1. Penguin with a 5 in tower. That was huge. Deleted though. I think numbers advantage Faze by 1, right? Or maybe a 2v2. Trippy starring Penguin out bottom mid as they get at the camo. Faze might have that camo.
That could be half one. Camo's half on me.
Yep.
Camo one shot A.
Snakebite with a big win.
Going hell.
AB still secure. They're actually bringing it back.
Camo's heaven or something. One's needles.
First time MVP. Yeah, that was the first time MVP Optic. Yes. Both online, like in any capacity, right? Even though it was just online, like I don't think they've ever beaten Optic before.
Camo C. I'm going. C pot. I need help, guys.
Uh-oh. Is he weak? Yep.
Just hold what we have,
Cool. 20 seconds left for them to still win it despite that momentum
Yeah,
at a
one second,
phase.
one second.
They could lock it down
Faze
quickly.
there too, I think.
Unfortunately, Envy had pulled so far away that Faze, despite the little stint that they had, they can't afford mistakes.
What am I done?
That's a huge outplay, bro. Gets the 5 on
Stop, Wyatt.
Lucid. And Envy with 2 more cleanups. That should be game, bro. With 3 dead, 4 dead, yep.
That's shit.
245 and they close it out.
Yeah, we have to check corners against these guys. We have to. It's all they do.
Faze had a good moment late in the game, but yeah, the moment they lose their setup, they were so close to, you know, the end of the game that there wasn't too much that they could change. They can't afford to make a mistake.
I mean,
I think Gears trash talk. I mean, it, you know, it makes sense. They gotta,
it's not different. Right?
they have to stay confident, right? Mentally. It's a huge part of this.
Come on, when I killed a guy A and then I got to punch white. Yeah.
Scrims tied. They are calling them campers. I mean, they do have a slower style of play, Faze, than other teams that they're probably used to playing against. Check corners, that's all it is, yeah. And they were saying the same thing coming out of the live fire game, too. Complexity omits scrims in an hour and a half. Thank you, IDK. I saw Mental live earlier. He was playing Gears. I almost never see Mental live playing Halo. But him playing Gears Reloaded was pretty cool. Be nice to get his POV for a scrim. That cross-map reach-out? Yeah. It was risky. And he like, extended far out from the corner, right? He didn't really even peek him. He kind of, like, walked it out. But like I said, sometimes if somebody's, like, overexposing themselves with a chow, it's bait, right? Especially cross-map and recharge. They're baiting you for their teammate in front of them to make a play off it, right? So I think that's what he was doing. I think Snakebite down low was looking to get into Turbine. And Lucid was challenging it to give him that opportunity, but, you know, maybe overexposed himself and Snakebite wasn't ready to pick up off it. I'm not sure. Yeah. It happens a lot in matchmaking too, right? Especially in recharge. There's so much cross-mapping in recharge. You don't want to get caught up in it. Like, you really want to limit the damage that you're taking in those fights that aren't priority. And when players are over-challenging you, you got to know somebody's pushing out your lane. That boy Billy Mental. Yo, he actually made me want to play Gears. Watching his Gears POV, I'm taking notes, right? There's a lot of discipline to how you play that game, and I was thinking, if I do play it, I got to switch to alternate. I should be playing on that control scheme. There's no reason not to be playing alt on Reloaded. Do we stick with Precision? It's a fun POV to watch, as much as I want to see Descendant, right? It's like, it looks nice this size, you know? Like, it doesn't actually look low quality right here.
What do you look like that?
I feel like once we get in, it's a different story.
Hill incoming.
King of the hill.
Did I have you lefty? Let's go. Welcome, Progressive. Scrim is tied. 6 games in. Game 7 now. Flawless tracking from top tower. That would have been slick, bro.
I'm running
Oh, he
in.
bro pre-nated his exit, called it perfectly. Snakebite dead. They win the open strat. They got hill control. The rotate so quick out of this man too, right? Already in nest. Camo coming up and Jackson near it. Spawns in the back 8 corner.
I'm holding big door forever. Holding big door forever. Don't take too much damage.
I mean, as you know, as poor as the quality is, I want to watch him. You know.
Too dead. Big door right now. Big door right now. Big door. Big door. Nice, Biggie.
I don't know why I subbed to this just to get ignored.
I'm gonna get fucked there.
Hi, Bike Messenger. How you doing, man?
Mud.
Welcome, brother. Like, I don't catch every single chat that I see. What do you want? A Kave scrim is happening right now, 1-to-1. Thank you for your update. My apologies for missing your message.
Sniper's ice. Sniper's ice.
Like,
Okay, baiting.
my word.
With
Enemy team took the hill.
going forward here. I'm going forward here. I'm going forward here.
Yeah.
How are you one shot him? Fucking elbow. God damn
Like, should I have scrim scores for every available scrim on screen? I feel like this is just our focus right now.
I'm gonna go pillars. I know.
What did you ask 5 times? What did you ask? You didn't ask me anything. You just put a statement on in the chat about the scrim score of Akabe.
What?
It's like, obviously I feel like my job here is not
I got him.
is more to
Tower two.
cover the scrim than it is to engage in conversation, but you know.
Cuts right now.
Exactly.
Give me a second. Yo,
Yeah, with your friends, yeah.
It's Monday. They're gonna be green.
I mean, Akabe are a solid team, but yeah, for real.
Top cuts. One shot dice.
Locator located.
Let's go training. He's going training. Okay. I'm training.
I don't know what question he asked. He didn't ask a question.
On OS, winner. Good OS. OS, one shot. 2 OS. Going low cuts.
Envy flipped the setup in their favor. I can barely read kill feed here, but Yakshin with snakebite.
One shot. Wizard be top mid.
Trippy dies here too. Good flank at Elucid. Comes out with 2 kills. Numbers advantage. Envy still by 1. 2v1 at that camo. Last player bottom mid.
Don't die for it.
Face spawns in A. They can still fight for camo just off the timing of things. They will get out with it.
I'll have your up in 2 seconds. Keep finessing.
All right, guys. You know, look, we don't have to like, you know, whatever.
One shot dice in hell.
It is a tough balance. Exactly, Ron. Yeah.
S7.
Like I would never I would never deliberately ignore you guys. If I could just put that out there, okay? I do appreciate you guys hanging out and chatting. I'm not going to deliberately ignore you. If I don't see it, I genuinely didn't see it. That's my apologies. Try to be patient with me. And end of discussion. That's it.
Inhale, and spawn.
No, you don't. Let's not be, you know, come on. Let him be. Unless he keeps it up. I feel the deliberateness.
Spawners to the enemies if you... Fuck.
Alright, well, I tried my best. I can't make you happy. Yeah, don't pile on. That's it. Don't pile on. That's a better way to say it. I don't want you guys to, you know what I mean? It's like we... Anyway.
Screens weak. Yeah, guys are close.
Yeah, B spawns here guarantee as well. They go 2 dead. This is awkward for Descendant.
Almost here.
It's the repulse on the way through bottom mid. Good cleanup. Should have 2, but he's alone now. Every time he gets hit by a beatdown, the audio shits the bed.
Still two. We gotta just spawn her green. Or, never mind.
What do I think about Penguin for overall infinite MVP? He's excellent. I don't think he can get overall infinite MVP. Roman Boyle! Thank you for the YouTube follow. Welcome, Roman. I appreciate it, man. If you want overall infinite MVP, I think you have to... like, we're looking at Renegade, who's won 8 tournaments.
That is just damn good Halo.
My God! Mark J, 5 months. Let's get it, brother. 3-month streak. Love to see it. Welcome back, Mark. I think Penguin could be put in his own category, but that wouldn't be overall MVP. For me, personally. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that he's placed top 3 in every event, if he keeps that up, then he deserves, like, a separate award, you know? But for overall infinite MVP, it's got to go to the guy who's winning the most, who's performing the most consistently. It's low bitrate or something, right? His POV's sick, but it's just... We gotta, you know, go through a lot to appreciate it. Every G slide he hits, though, he's hitting like the frame perfect version, right? Like, there's a lot of different ways to G slide around the map, but he's timing these late ones that are sending him farther than the average pro that's just sliding around, right? He goes real far with it. So like he'll whip out like that one in mid to grab the snipe, but he's like going past cuts with it, right? Damn. Maybe a bit of an overchow though, right? Melted immediately by Faze, who was ready for him. The way he jumped gave him no exit options. Still 2-1 here for Envy. They got coverage at tower, which gives them an advantage over the hill, even though Faze is still sitting there baiting him. I say Royal 2 and Frosty get a shot. Yeah, anybody on Shopify and Optic have a shot at MVP.
They're dead.
I would say. And then, if we're talking about all-time infinite MVP, the Lucid is in the conversation too, who's not on Optic or Shopify. Outside of that, I don't think I would put anybody else in the conversation.
Where's last guy? Yeah, we should go. Like tower?
Sorry, if I'm saying MVP this year, definitely anybody on Shopify and Optic. If I say all-time MVP, I don't know. I still think Shopify and Optic players have a good shot at it. Yeah, maybe not all of them. Some of them. It's hard to put like Legend definitely this year and last year, but before that, right? He was still excellent. We just don't know where he'd land when he was in Europe still.
That's weak. Yes.
Right. You gotta consider what their stats were like in the first couple of years. I think Renegade has the best shot. I think he's the most deserving at the moment, especially if he closes the year out strong. There's obviously a recency bias that goes into these conversations. If Renegade closes the year out strong, I think it's like indisputable.
Expectancy. Shortened.
Enemy team took the hill.
Formal doesn't have any MVP awards in Halo, but
Galaxy.
I think he's been in the conversation, definitely.
Tower 2 after that.
I still wouldn't put him out of the running for this year as well.
Alert. Translocator.
Fight them in.
Available soon.
Right, dude. Wow. Clean, but then
Screens.
loses the 1v1. That reaction's insane, bro. Like maniacally laughing when he loses that. That's crazy.
Enemy about
Is that like a good reaction to losing a 1v1? Like, I don't know. That sounded like Lucy kind of dunked on him.
Tower 2 one shot, guys.
hill control.
Like mid-scrim, your teammate's just like maniacally laughing, bro. Joker energy, yeah.
Top mid, Zane, what was it, blood?
I think he probably thinks he got joked, right?
Hill incoming.
Which maybe he did. I don't know.
I'm trying to run a green. I'm trying to run a
Faze completely flipped this game around.
Hill.
Yeah, like a blank, right?
Don't pick the tower here.
Descendant definitely seems like he doesn't get the best, like end of the connection
Back B. Back B,
when it comes to online play.
Yeah, B, then
S7.
brothers.
Sniper available.
There's Demeter. Or dice. Shot like this. That's B.
Pro's just so fast with everything he does.
That's one shot.
Snakebite has snipe control. Yeah, holding back tower. Descendant kind of just flying out, getting caught. I don't know. There's like a tiltiness to like, I don't even know how to say this, right? Like, I feel like things start not going well, and then I feel like I can feel that he's tilting a little bit, you know?
Took the hill.
Should be tower. Go on.
Almost too fast for his own good.
Tires one shot. Tires one shot.
Sick attempt, right? But when you're G-sliding full committed like that and Trippy's ready, it almost doesn't matter
Hill control.
what movement he pulls out, right? He shot perfectly, but
Good.
these pros don't miss. Happy Friday, Thread.
I have it.
Incoming.
Green. I got sniped. Oh my god. Back B right now. He went top green. He backed up.
It's the last chance for Envy to save this year.
Right side. He's just sitting there. Sitting top green, right side. I spawn fucking A. I spawn A. Spot.
Huge.
Warning.
2 dead.
Pillars.
3.
Double kill.
Victor dies.
Hill control.
Just B. You got tower control.
Lucy just holding at nest here.
Mud.
Yep, Faze spawning back tower. Lucid living at nest is huge. Gives Faze spawn advantage to push out this hill last second. And Heavy can't get the space that they want to set up properly here. 3v3. Isolate Snakebite. Snakebite got a trade before he dies. He's still Lucid. He's still alive at training.
A5 just got anything. I'm dying from random ass nades.
Jackson Descending going to try to find a way to live up. Somehow the spawns flip here. Precision coming out from back tower now. Last second break opportunity on the hill. Lucid with 2 in the feed. He hasn't died yet, right? Living in nest. Getting out through back B. I think Lucid, the game saver right there with his survival at the tail end. Faze coming out with 4-2. My God, bro. Yeah, Lucid definitely making plays. Cheers, Jack. Yeah, Renegade's had, well, having the most wins currently in Infinite, he's had probably the most interesting route as a player, like moving from team to team, right? He's been, I want to say, on more top teams than anybody else in the league. Has he not jumped around more than anybody at his level, right? Played with so many goats. He started on C9 before moving to, like, remember there was that awkward period with Faze because he wanted to get with Sentinels and then ended up with the Faze roster he wanted before moving over to Optic. Like, man's been in win position on 3 different high-tier rosters. You could make the best argument for it, I think, yeah. I don't know if I would say it's not even close yet, but I think that it's hard to deny he's got a great argument. It'd be nice to get SSG scrims. They don't want to give us any intel whatsoever. Faze leading the scrim, though. 4-3. It's competitive. Yeah, we go back for lettuce. We're back on Precision POV. Waking up a little bit. They're hanging on for sure. That was a comfortable looking game of live fire King of the Hill for sure. Last time they played on Lattice in the scrim, they lost it. Oddball might be a little different. It kind of makes you wonder, like, is there not an advantage spawning in red to get a ball set up? Right? Like, they were 4 up. The direction that he has to pull ball and the cover that he has spawning on that side of the map is significantly better than Faze's options. Right? So he spawns and he turns, he cuts the sight line immediately, and then that's 10 seconds. Even though Lucid is very quick to collect the ball and turn the odds in their favor. There, they got snipe control, action with it.
Back red.
Lucid in the sneaky.
I'm here. He'll die, Yak.
Stack, what's up? What should
get
Bill
ball
Gates
after
spend
you
his
get
fortune
shields?
on? Making Halo great again?
Okay. Top cat.
If only. You want to send him an email and see what he says? Back to a watchable POV. Yeah.
Dead. Back red.
It's interesting though, right? Like with the way the map is laid out, I feel like you get oddball advantage on one side. Obviously, you still got to get your kills to guarantee it though. You will? Okay, let me know.
Pivot snipe. He was
Just
pit
good.
sniper.
2 dead. Ball set up.
There's River hiding.
Calls it bottom mid. Trippy with a thrust back. Forcing a trade is fine here. 3v2. A snakebite just spawns.
Yeah, I spawned out. I got the other guy.
That's crazy.
Pit on you. He's pit. It's a big door.
It's a back blue spawn because FaZe is pushing out C, right?
Remember.
So he splits behind Penguin. Penguin.
Ball guy, one shot. Dead. One's eyes. It's upper window. Out. Okay, there.
Yeah. Seems like FaZe are making plays for ball before they actually have
They're
kills
already
secured.
Red gun.
Taking their focus away
weird,
from
it's
winning the
weird.
team fight, right? They've lost a few team fights out the open here. Envy with
Donut also,
37
guys.
seconds
Donut 2
because
shot.
of it.
2 donut, 1 shot. 2 donut, 1 shot.
Snakebite with descendant. 3 dead. Precision spawning solo here. Can't isolate a pick either. He could get pushed out. Unless they let them all spawn in blue and hold the setup. That would make sense for FaZe. Yeah. Team
Top
spawning
right.
on top of him.
Top right tower. One's gonna be hiding ice. Yeah, ice 2 shot.
Yeah, the spawn's annoying, but once you get the hang of it, you know, it's like...
I can kill screens.
I guess he could have spawned tower, maybe, but with the position of Faze there, it makes sense that he got a back blue spawn.
Cover 2 dead.
2 dead.
Back red somewhere. Yeah, screens 1 shot. Dead. I got ball.
Cool. No opportunity to play it anywhere either. Tell me why this map is so mixy. Because the spawns. And because of the layout of the map, right? It's just a kind of asymmetrical obstacle course the way that it's designed. With a lot of open sight lines still. This whole ice area has no available spawn points. Oh.
Maybe trigger.
There's like one spawn point in ice and it's right beside the pipe. I think that's it.
Nice, 2 dead, 2 dead. 2 on ball, one's red gen and one's ball.
And like maybe closer to the generator.
I'm collapsing this figure. They might spawn behind you,
Which means that you get more players split spawning near each other. Why? I guess that the
ball.
pros tested it,
Ball's
or
dead,
the
ball's dead.
competitive insights team probably tested the map and decided that the spawns that were there were too exposed and
I'm here.
too easy to spawn kill off of, right? Because
Doctor's
like
one
imagine
shot, dead.
spawning
I got
in an open
it,
section
that's
of that perimeter with if your opponents have any
Ball guy
form of
going
setup
in.
around you. Like let's say they're blocking
let's show you
the
plot.
other spawns
Nice.
and you're just spawning in ice, it'd be shit if they're
Spawn
ready
blue
for
on
you.
you. Heard that. Ive is out.
Who do I think has the best chance to win Worlds
I'm
this
here,
year?
Yak.
It's either Optic or Shopify. Mario King.
Okay, I'm top cat.
Based off of everything that we've seen this year,
Yeah, there's two.
we've got
Top
no
cat.
proof
One shot donut,
from
top cat,
anybody
not hurt.
else that
Save your shield,
like a win's gonna happen. I wouldn't put it past SSG or Faze to have a chance, but it really does seem like Optic and
Have your
Shopify are
play.
in their own tier,
Yeah, he's.
and they're very competitive. I'm leaning Optic, but I wouldn't be surprised if Shopify pull off an upset they've done it before, or not even an upset, right? Pull off a win.
I'm just hiding your.
It's kind of like a 50-50. Yeah.
Okay. One shot A plot. Nice. Last guy was A plot. He was there. Nice. 4 dead.
There's still time
So
for me to
for
change my
one to
mind,
spawn
but it's been this way the whole year. The best all-around
this one,
vibes.
right?
They do have good vibes. Kind of a sneaky position for the tail end of this. Not too much Faze can do to push this out, but then for Piggy with snipe.
River also.
Good snap on a
Nice.
trippy, and no
That's right.
opportunity to break the setup.
Much better teamwork.
Faze been struggling on lattice.
Greens. One's close right, Yak. One's close right to you.
The nade works. 2 dead.
I'm getting ball back to blue.
Yeah. So they 3-hit out the map, but play low lanes there with
Yeah,
Descendant
A-plot,
just like
A-plot.
baiting
Sliding in, cursor
at the
already?
snipe bridge off the open there. Just jiggle peeking, waiting for his opportunity to pull it. Precision went for like a low flank instead of playing the high bridge off the open. Envy can make a run for top 3? Yeah, maybe. Let's see how they do with the
that
LBT lane. They're making progress,
bump
but
blue for sure.
their highest placement so far is top 6. So
Bottom cat, one shot trippy.
everyone is glazing over how average Renegade was last season. He was 10 and 20 most stat lines. Yeah, I mean, he did have a rough previous year in comparison to everything else.
It's
Yeah,
same
he
top
won
guys,
one
same top
major,
guy.
right? Phase one major,
Nice.
London major. But I mean, SSG kind of dominated the full year.
Okay.
So, it's like
Top cat sniping. Top cat on me, one shot.
the only team that had, exceptional stat lines would have been SSG.
Bridge. Top bridge. Nice, guys.
I don't know. Do you feel like the top teams even really have
Black and blue, I'm black and
weaknesses, Rob? Like,
Could spawn green or anything?
just who's more composed, right?
Watch green for him. Watch green for Yak, Jason. Okay.
Like SR might
I have
have
it right with Biggie.
a lack of LAN experience in comparison to Optic,
15, one shot. Dead. One shot, bottom man.
but
Dead.
they've proven that they can win. It really just feels like who's playing better that day. There's not like a specific,
Top tower, one shot.
I don't
Top
know,
tower, dead. I'm here with you. Two there.
That'd be a big surprise, though,
Very
Revy.
nice. A-plot.
It'd be cool to see, new players that we
got
haven't
Alpha
seen
so
rise
far.
up in a while get in the spotlight. But overall placements from start of Infinite to now, Formal has the best. I think you're right. Right? Even though he might not have the most tournament wins. Yeah, if you include the entirety of Infinite, I think Formal might have the best placements. But then there's still Penguin who stayed within top 3, right? So maybe Penguin though, right? Penguin like having one less lands still has top 3 placements the entirety of Infinite, so
There's
he
spawn
might
tower,
win
one
that.
spawn tower. Go on.
Big win.
Yeah, forward. I'm looking ice already, Can we kill these guys if they put... I'm looking mid. Yeah, he's dead. Two ice on me, I'm dead. Two ice. Red gen, be careful.
Yeah, but
They're going mid,
Formal's
they're going
won
mid.
more events, right? It's just like it depends on how you weight things, basically. Like how do you weight the win versus
Spawn
top
blue,
3?
spawn blue.
How do you weight top 3 versus
Dead.
the one
Top
top
cat.
6 performance or whatever?
I'm here. Heard that. Top cat, one shot, dead.
It's just looking grim for FaZe in this game. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
lie. 3
fine.
dead with 66 seconds.
He's green, A pot on me. First
Final
one, I'm
survivor
turning
at
up,
Cargo. Lucid off a 1v1, looking for an outplay here, but he's completely compromised. Precision doesn't need to fight it at all, right? Just baiting him.
Yeah, I got it.
Easy cleanup for the team, and that Lucid spawn timing is staggered, making
Yeah,
it
we're
very
gonna have the
difficult
top
for
cat.
FaZe to make a push on
Top
ball.
cat, one shot. That's two one shots.
Final 15 seconds. They're in play position here too.
Yeah, we're here.
This one might have to be a VOD review. I don't know, man. It's a bit of masterclass out of Envy. 2 dead. They can play it. They don't play it outside the map, though.
One shot, bottom cat. Two one shots.
FaZe
Top
one
cat,
last
top cat.
opportunity to flip a setup in their favor. Gave him the snipe as well. Maybe some missed opportunities here for Envy at the end, right? Like Piggy dropping down for a trade with that snipe, and then I'm not sure what kind of ammo you had left in it, but
A boxes, guys.
we've got a temporary setup here for FaZe.
Still A boxes. We gotta kill this guy, A boxes.
Yeah, the second map,
They're
but this
already
one's
screened on
even
me.
more
We gotta-
definitive than the first one, unless they go on a run here, unless they do something crazy, right? Envy's about to be 4 dead. The accent opening fire was risky, but they should know where he is. They could win this round, FaZe. If Envy fail on this push. QT's immediately.
Shot river, guys. One shot, bottom
Lucid in
cat.
trouble.
One
He
shot,
could
bottom
QT back. I think he did. Precision can't kill him freely. Oh, the nade lined up beautifully. No way.
cat. One shot, my
If
X.
he won that
Fine,
fight, that might have been the game saver right there. There's 20 seconds to close it out, but Envy in a bad position, right? Piggy out bottom mid alone. Doing what he can to put himself in his team's sightlines as they get one final opportunity at this. 2v1. Whoa. I think FaZe have this. Wait. At 95. Trippy dead. Hold on. The beatdown.
One shot.
Snakebite gets a trade. It's not enough. Literally at 95. Envy have an opportunity to pull the ball, and there's nobody in FaZe in position. No way. Could they have not played it at the tail end? Surprised we're not seeing play balls, right? Like, playing the ball wouldn't necessarily guarantee a win or anything, but FaZe might have had a chance there. Envy clutch up, bro. Last second. Envy bottled this so bad. Yeah, that one final push. I didn't believe either, to be honest. The way that it was looking with Piggy out bottom center, he managed to live. And they break into blue last second. Envy keeping up. Scrim is 4-4 now. I mean, that is still a play ball if you drop a B, right? Depends on, you know, if they win the team fight later, they can still scoop it back up, but it's baitable if it's there. Pool play predictions. For what, Charlotte? And what do you mean, like who's going to be in what pool or who's winning? Do you have like a pool play graphic if they released it? I'd like to see that. Lucy doesn't have the luxury of playing with the top 2-4 players. 2 top 4 players. Doesn't have the luxury. I mean, is it a luxury? Like if Lucid was, I mean, obviously Formal's in a good position being on Optic, and that's like, you know, an org that any pro player would want to be a part of. Like, I don't know. In the end of the day, the pros are going to make like changes that they think will give them the most likelihood of winning, right? Like, I think that's really what it comes down to more than anything. But then again, I can understand the allure of being an Optic. So that, you know. On HCS Twitter, gotcha. And yeah, Formal's on Optic because he had to, you know, get to be good enough to get there, right? It's a combination of both, you know? Like he's got reliability as a winner. Where's the graphic? We got a pool play graphic. See, I guess... So they only show the top 4 teams, though. It hasn't... We're waiting for this final qualifier, I guess, this weekend, even though the top... So the top 4 won't be in it, but will everybody else be in it, though? Do you think? Because that would actually make this entertaining. If we've got other orgs participating for a last... What, I guess, like, last seeding points and placement? Like when they say NA qualifier, first place, second place, third place, is that this weekend or is that from last weekend? There's a qualifier this weekend, but it's like some sort of like the top teams are not allowed to participate in it, right? Hold on. I don't know. I get confused on this because like the whole dialogue we had last week was that it was the last open. It's not like an open qualifier. It's like exclusive, maybe. Yeah, hold on. Piggy says, imagine if HCS recorded each pro's individual POV for every LAN match and you could pay them money for access to all the VODs of your favorite pros.
Yeah.
It'd be a game changer. I agree with that. People would definitely pay for access to all POVs at LAN. I would pay for access to that too. The content creation opportunities that you would what you would have if you could, you know, work with all those VODs. Is it not feasible to, like, what would it take to record each individual POV in every matchup though? It would add a lot of other potential complications. Maybe, right? Or do you have like recording software set up on all their PCs when they play? That's just like, you know, how does that work exactly? They had that POV access in MLG. Yeah. It worked back then. But part of the reason why was because they had to do something like that, right? Now we have that in-game system. Here. So this is the LVT schedule for this weekend. It says HCS Open, Saturday, Sunday, Faze LAN Pool Play Qualifier. So what's coming up this weekend is a pool play qualifier, right? So technically speaking, any team that's not auto-qualified, the top 4, should be at this event, should be playing this weekend, right? So even like Envy that we're watching right now, Because what I was thinking is it was some sort of like a last chance qualifier for...
I'm down. I'm hella down.
This year's Worlds will be the last and only chance for any top players to earn a second ring. I had an interesting thought. Wait, what do you mean in a first ring? Just to earn a ring in general. What do you mean a second ring?
P2, Penguin. P2,
yes, this will be the last opportunity to earn a ring, like a World Championship ring.
3 dead, 3 dead.
LVT pool party this weekend confirmed. Correct. It's a pool party.
One shot bottom mid, one shot bottom mid. Bunny gen,
Qualifiers
gen,
are still
gen,
open
gen.
per se, but winning
Gen,
opens
trippy.
just gives you points. So wait,
Two their gen hurt, two their gen really hurt.
are you saying that the top teams can compete this weekend? Because like, what was the point in? You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, you got out car 3.
is it exclusive with the top teams unable to sign up, or can they actually sign up? It
I got
just
both, I
doesn't. We just pretend that they're not
Doing the jump hurt.
involved when we do the calculations in the end.
He's in the window, Piggy. Dude, Peter also, man. Peter in.
Anyway, the more teams, the merrier, right? Give me something to get excited about. That's unfortunate, damn Pio. I guess you have to sit outside the pool for the pool party, okay?
P2 also.
We're in Bomb Aqua. Scrim is tied,
Yeah.
guys. This is game 9.
Still bottom mid, one shot. Car 1 chasing you.
Uh-oh, 3 dead.
Never done.
He's going to try to work out Piggy. The moment he recognizes he dies, he'll back off and play slow. Anticipating a chow from Faze here. Let's see how they play it. Sitting in a G-slide position as well, so if they do max damage shooting together, then they can attack it immediately. Piggy's died on the right-hand side, though. They're just holding lane, bro. This is kind of crazy.
Watch out, Lucid. Watch out, Lucid.
And then they die.
They got died from P.
All that to get shredded. Descendant looking for a cleanup. Doesn't get anything. Faze should have a plant off this. Piggy with one last hurrah. Is there something more proactive they could have done, right? Like, instead of... I don't know, like if they're in 2 separate positions, but both have similar angles, like...
Nice, dude.
Instead of standing on top of each other?
Two dead.
Stop distracting me. Hi, Samantha. How you doing? Welcome.
Our gen. I'm not dying to this guy.
Shotzi's the greatest Halo player of all time. I mean, that's not proven, but I think he had
Is he out
potential
car
to
3
be.
or something?
He had potential to be, but he never, you know, he didn't get enough time to cook. It would be completely wrong to say he's the greatest of all time with the amount of time he spent playing Halo. Look who's hiding in the corner now, huh? Yeah, I mean, that in some circumstances, corner camping is good Halo,
Top
right?
mid is Cam on, I think.
It didn't look too good in Evy's POV, though, when it happened.
Kim's our gen. Kim's bottom gen. Or Shins. He's bottom gen.
Good damage on camo. Gives Jackson the opportunity to clean it up. Snakebite comes out with Piggy, though. So Faze with numbers, and the ball
Top
in
car still. Top car, one shot,
util.
top
Penguin
mid.
not ready for this flank.
Can you look at me?
Or can he finesse the 1v1?
Nice.
3 dead?
I'm in gen already.
Bomb rotate. Where's the 4th? Right
Gen
beside
hiding, gen
him.
hiding, one
Speaking
shot.
of corner camping,
Watch out, gen, guys.
that's a corner play and a half for sure, right? Descendant cleans it up quickly, though, and that gives Faze some timing to get on the back of the base. But, I mean, it makes sense. In a map like Aqua and Bomb, especially at a disadvantage, you got to guarantee your pick on the perimeter.
Still your bomb.
I think Shotzi was the best Halo player in the time period that he played.
Peter
Yes.
dead?
Yeah, in 2018, I think he was the best player.
P2, I'm getting pinched, dude.
Yeah. Like,
Bottom mid, dude.
yeah, I would say. In the time period he played, he had the most different looking POV. You know, it's between him and Frosty, probably. I still give Frosty the full Halo 5
I'm picking
MVP,
shot,
but
like
I do think Shotzi had the most different
P1 on me,
looking
P1 on me, one shot.
POV.
Dead.
Hey, Prison J. What's up, brother? I mean,
Hey,
over
bud.
2, definitely a go, bro.
I'm looking car 1, I'm looking car 1. They're gen. Car 2 on me, car 2 on me.
Lucid 5s him? Yeah. Not this time, though. 3 dead. Oh, I'm still mid-map. Descendant drops to Penguin. Last survivor for Faze. Is that nade lineup good enough? Got him weak as hell.
Three here.
Uh-oh, Jackson first to drop. He's got thrust back pocket here, too. Just trying to play Bomb out as far as they can right now, Faze. I know 10 years old is crazy though.
Watch out,
10 years
I'm
old,
back.
bro.
Watch out, Scrims on it. Got three. Got
Yeah,
three.
Frosty's incredible at age 5, bro. But I will say, like, when I used to watch Shotzi, just the shit that he would go for was, like, disrespectful. It was so crazy. He was definitely pioneering, like, what was possible with the movement and the mechanics. And his gameplay impacted the meta of the game, like, fundamentally, right? Because everybody started spring jumping when he popularized it. It would be nice. Crazy thing about H5 is how much we learned about the game after it left the circuit, because there was so much more to the depth and the gameplay. Like, we kind of scratched the surface by 2018, but by 2021, like, the gameplay was different. The kinds of, like, techniques and movement and whatnot the players are going for.
Bottom gen 2 shot. Top gen 2 shot, going gen bridge.
He did the same thing with COD. Did he change the game in COD? See, I never closely followed his COD gameplay. Like, I can tell when he plays that he you know, he's still got that same ability, but I feel like it's harder to, you know, make a name for yourself in COD with your gameplay, with the way that the game works. Faze coming out with 2 here. Triple stacked in P-door, just trying to secure trades. Faze still have a hold in their side of the map, and if they don't clean them up, they're gonna get 2 bombs. 4 dead. Fortunately for Envy, they still got to go back to mid-map to collect the bomb and rotate it. So here comes. They might alley-oop it straight to the window. G slides it through and doesn't die. Faze with a hefty advantage. All 4 up as they push the P-door. Good efficiency here. They'll trade 1. Numbers advantage. Faze again. Descendant from the corner. Can't find it. Piggy, the only survivor, is getting tagged up from top mid. Can he isolate anything? As long as he's alive, he'll... That's a huge split spawn. Faze gave up their control of utility there somehow.
Died, though.
Fortunate. Precision does the best that he possibly can, but they can throw the bomb into the window. Overkill for Snakebite. And they can toss the bomb up, which they attempt to, but fail. The bomb drops. Piggy gets a stop because of it. Snakebite finds another on Piggy. Snakebite with a double. Back-to-back over opportunity. Penguin coming out with precision. And Faze, sorry, should have the win right here. Holy shit. Snakebite 20 and 11, by the way. At the tail end of that. You have to be so disciplined with how you lock down the base, right? Precision split spawning in util, just because they stepped away from it for a split second there, but they regained beautifully. Where was Snakebite located? Was he top mid or was he in the base, like cooking them like that?
Good time.
Yeah, Snakebite just cleaning up shop, right? But Faze as a team is what kind of won them that scenario. Just went nuclear. They lead again, 5-4. We're getting deep into the scrim at this point. Alive and base. Damn. Big deal. Brandon! My God!
You're all breathtaking.
You're breathtaking, man. Thank you for the $20 dono. I appreciate you, Brandon. $20 super chat. Killer N was the greatest talent I've ever seen. Halo CE was a 3-shot kill. Saw him back-to-back-to-back kill-taculars against the Ogres in tournament play. It took him 36 perfect shots. Shame he stopped playing. I don't know much about Killer N, but I definitely respect the skill in CE. CE was an interesting game. Yeah, it was a 3-shot Magnum, but also like a 7-shot kill if you weren't perfectly hitting the head, right? I think it had like a headshot multiplier. So there's a huge variance in like time to kill with the CE Magnum and no magnetism on it as well, right? So kind of like sneaky skill gaps in Halo CE that no other Halo game had. Nice little blast from the past. Killer N was no joke. Bring back the 3-shot pistol. I feel like it wouldn't work today like it worked in the past. Like with games back then, there was, you know, with the systems that we were playing on and 30 FPS and all those other variables kind of like added layers of skill, oddly enough. Like, you know, nowadays with 240 plus frames and all the aim assists that we have, I feel like people would just 3-shot effortlessly. They'd have to, you know, work hard to make sure that it's competitive and skillful to use whatever they put in, but yeah, gameplay is really fast, right? The guns shoot with like hit scan. They hit, you know, they're somewhat forgiving. If we're using like the bandit as like a marker, like let's say the bandit had like a 3-shot capability, it'd be way too easy, you know? But obviously it'd have to work differently. I think having a headshot multiplier in Halo would take away from what makes Halo Halo. Like CE was unique in that regard. But if they gave a modern Halo game a headshot multiplier, then I feel like it would operate a lot like other shooters in the market.
This is the way.
Is it Lextage?
This is the way.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Yeah,
You know, it kind of takes away a bit of the essence of what makes this game the way that it is, because the time to kill is, you know, kind of almost strategically slower with the way the shields work. That was a crazy sticky, I'm not going to lie. Lucid just throwing one to cut off the lane. Perfectly locks down precision. They get the OS control, a flag out. Penguin with Piggy. We got animals just deleting each other on the kill feed. That should be a flag.
Oh,
Holy shit, they're in the blender right now. Second snipe about to be grabbed from Faze, but maybe played off the map right there. Descendant came out with 2. That player jumped with it. Maybe tried to toss it off the map. Near flawless run from Faze off the open here.
They're plot.
Evan didn't pick up the sniper. They probably didn't get an easy opportunity to. I'm not sure how they, you know.
Pistol on me, 2-shot.
Precision got locked down. They might have just got cut
Go
off
on.
in some way.
I shot on my pistol.
Why are they green? That's his opponent's color. Precision settings have green enemies. Darkman was the first Halo Super... Right. The first ever Halo CE event, right? Like an FFA or something like that. Darkman won it.
Sniping our flag. Hold dead.
Yeah.
Dead. Dead.
Okay, we're shredding now.
And they're pistol.
2 dead. Descendant in position for a pull here, but he's a little preoccupied.
You can pull that.
Finds Snakebite with the carbine. Kind of awkward timing now, though.
Yeah, watch out main.
The 2 that Precision killed are now
You're
spawning. Descendant still gets out with it. Precision's got coverage here with the commando as well. Jackson from up above in the window could cut them off.
108.
Yeah, they went tunnel. He might have been able to cut them off earlier from the shoot. Jackson finds Lucid. Double hit out in Hut.
2 hawk on me.
They made enough progress with this flag to likely take it. They didn't chase down here, though.
The pillars in their hut.
I think Faze opted to give that flag up, right? Trippy comes back to guarantee Hut. 1-1
They're
now.
square. Hiding the square and one's hitting pillars. They're stickies. Hopping up, yeah.
4-stacked OS and still lost it? Yeah, Precision definitely doing work with the commando, right?
They're top mid. They went top mid. Yeah, there's two there. Make fight, one shot pistol. Nice. Our main.
True. 3v3. Player dropped into water. Should have the cleanup. Really keeping him preoccupied, right? They're both one-shot. Guys still sitting down there. Descendant whips the snipe. Finds Trippy. Trippy cleaning up Jackson, though. Descendant with 2. Cross map. Piggy hiding out front court here. They know he's there. 5 snakebite. Spawns to be kind of weird here. They might be Mohawk. Okay.
That was him. Dead. They're plat, one shot their hallway.
Can he get out with this? Just needs to live with snipe or play it off the map, worst case. He's got a thrust back pocket as well. Action with Trippy. Blamed. That's 2.
One shot.
3 here. Flag pull opportunity, but nobody in position.
He's on me. Dead.
Oh, we get a call for the 4th. Lucid almost pulled the footwork on him, right? Sprint strafe in that gunfight brought him down to no shields. Wasn't enough to save him, though. 2 flags coming in for Envy. Got a good opportunity to plant this with 2 snipes under control, I think, as well.
Up main now. Dead.
Nice. That was the final
Another one,
bullet.
another one.
Beautiful. Right to the arms
fell
of
off, he
Descendant
fell
to find Snakebite. They're falling off the map.
Yeah, get it.
Faze about to get 2 capped on. Looking like
Blocking out.
Fortress. That Fortress game they played earlier. They fall apart the instant the flag goes in, giving Envy easy opportunity to pull another. They don't get up the main ramp, though.
I blocked up for you.
Oh, no.
They're main ramp.
Yeah, Precision went back to block Hut, but there was a miscommunication there, right? Like, Descendant could have ran that Hut. Ran at main ramp instead. Envy missed an opportunity to maybe win that game. He could have opened up Hut instead and just played out back base and blocked the spawn there. Checking corners constantly. Yeah, he did a full 360 earlier. 3-shot beatdown. That could have been game win for Envy. Yeah.
They're hot.
I mean, it's not like anything that they did was wrong. They just did different things. You know what I mean? Like running a main ramp isn't a bad idea if Precision is aware of and capitalizing.
One definitely over or something.
Running it through courtyard would have been fine.
Oh, wait on me.
With the way Precision was playing that.
Dead. I got one.
Still plenty of time left in the game, too.
I can pick up OEs if we block hut. I can pick up OEs.
They've gotten far with that.
And they have their plat.
Fly coming up tunnel here.
Their plat one shot.
Penguin finds Descendant somehow. They'll stop it in its tracks. That bank net, I think, hit someone.
Oh, the sniper ramp.
Yeah, he didn't see Lucid on the Chell. Turned away last second. Lucid got the best of him from up above. They're too dead right now. Yeah, it tells Jackson to take a back flag. That's a good idea. Into the back of the base. Going to be a little bit harder to lock down, but they're all dead. Precision can't safely get to it. Expecting Faze to get a pull here and an OS grab. They're taking it tunnel. They're taking it the opposite direction. They know HUD is open right now. Giving Precision no opportunity to lock down the flag as they go tunnel. They killed OS, though. That's big.
One shot flag, one shot flag.
Trippy one-shot back base. Getting caught mid-nade throw. Lucid with the snipe for defense as the flag comes through, but it's not safe yet. OS still up right now.
Sniping their hut, sniping their hut.
Lucid with the blade from HUD. Tommy Wilson about to save the game. Penguin with the nade on Piggy. And that should be a guaranteed flag for Fate. What? A 5 last second. OS coming out with Faze, though. Faze have it. Faze should have that flag, but snipe control for Precision. We'll see if they can convert something off this. AGP Lucid was his tag? Was that?
Yeah, how many of you guys already are hut?
You guys are going way back in the past there. Optic and SR sit on top shelf. Below that you have Faze, SSG, Envy. In my mind, still right. Even though Faze have been inconsistent, I'd still.
Sniping our main one shot.
My sort of expectation is that they end up
like one shot, guys. Good.
Back to third place.
Did it.
You know, or SSG. I'd still put SSG in a position where they.
One's our hut still.
You know, they have proof, right? Even though the recent stats have been interesting.
Yeah, they're top main, one shot snake butt.
MV beat Optic last weekend, yeah. I don't know. MV beat Optic in Game 5 last weekend, just shy of Grand Finals. They beat Faze as well, though. They 3-1 Faze. That reach out with the thrust comes out with a perfect kill. Faze still can get a collection of the flag unless Descendant shreds them both. You made the email message. We'll spam it wherever I find. Care to proofread? I trust you, Stack. You're emailing Bill Gates about saving Halo? Shyway MLG stole AGP's tournament structure? Stole? I see. Their tournament structure. Did they not just take inspiration? Or, like, I don't know. Anyway.
Pistol.
Put complexity at 6? What's that, Jack? Complexity, no, Mitt will be playing soon, I believe. Yeah. Gotcha, Stack. You got this.
Oh, he one shot. He's one shot. He's one shot. I'm pistol, guys.
Rarely seen shot kills on the feed, but Lucid dies to it.
One's hiding in a corner.
Corner play! Good sticky at a precision, right? That reaction sticky guarantees the trade at the very least, but interesting corner right there for Trippy, I'm not gonna lie.
Snap street, one shot Trippy. One shot Trippy, snap street.
How is... Wait, didn't he stick Trippy? Or am I going crazy? Guy spawned maybe in hut and then got right back into the fight.
I have your right. I have your right, Yak. I have your right. They're plot. Sniping their hut. Sniping their hut.
Needs to relax.
Hostile.
Oh, it was Penguin? My bad. I was like, what? Penguin in the corner?
Sniping their
It's too
plot.
quiet now.
Yeah, one's on the Wii. One's on the Wii. One shot on the Wii. Dead.
We're still got to worry about Trippy with the sniper. The VIP target right now.
One shot. Seed. One shot our top hut.
Lucid causing a lot of chaos here in hut. Still lives up. Trippy comes out with the blame because of it. Faze now have advantage. Can they recollect that sniper? They don't have it. I think Lucid might have picked up that. Yeah, Lucid with the sniper. The blame on Piggy. Flag goes out. Lucid finds Descendant. That might be the game. Yaxit from water looking for a stop on the flag.
Our Hawk, one shot.
It's up to Precision to somehow do max damage and not get traded.
Flying it with OE.
Yeah, he's dead. Completely locked down. Big kill if they can find Trippy. Not quite able to do it. Piggy trying to isolate the angle. He dies, drops in water and dies. And Penguin from the right side with a backsmack to clean it up. That's Faze with the win. Not just that, Faze pull away by 2 now, right? Largest lead they've had in the scrim so far, up 6-4.
Very good.
It's good, Eternal. Welcome in. Omit or winning worlds. Screenshot this with your iPhone. I'll remember your name, Impulse. If they win, I'll come back and say something. Oh, we have an event with LVT right now. Woman of Halo X Dark Inside Charlotte qualifiers. Top 4 double elimination. Cool. Scrim vs. Mirror Force. This is Suspector's team, right? Scrims vs. Omit at 6:30 Eastern. I'm not going to watch all of that. I'm down to check it out, though. Check Kid Nasty's POV. Is he scrimming? He is scrimming. Wait, what? Kid Nasty's playing on Mirror Force now? Is he like a new addition to the team? He's playing for his Ghani's team. There's actually a lot of POVs if you consider all the AMs currently grinding.
Yeah, bigger out. One shot tribute.
He replaced Ice Kid. What's happened to Ice Kid then?
Pillars on white wall. Might be pillars.
In the history of Halo, has there ever been a team like Omit to come out of nowhere and win worlds or an equivalent? You're saying BTH was that team, Brandon? Faze and Heavy, you're not done. I'm not playing the game. No.
Sniping 8 bot.
Not today. I gotta get going after the stream today. I can't go too late. Any Slayers? No Slayers yet. No Slayers. Scrim score 6-4. Heavy find themselves on the back foot. Deep into the scrim here. Game 11. Pretty much exclusively on Precision's POV. Especially after Descendants quality kind of shit the bed. Ice Kid tweeted FA. Isn't he nasty? Like, what has him bouncing around, I wonder?
Nice. Backer no die, maybe. Yeah.
With Kid Nasty on that team with Suspector, Looney, and who's their fourth? Is that like the best team he's been a part of? I feel like that's a pretty solid roster right there. It's interesting to see Suspector's trajectory as a player, previously being on C9 and then taking kind of a break from competitive. He's in an odd spot right now. But grinding away.
Shot big.
Snake Bite kind of cooking him right now.
Jail.
Gets cleaned up by Piggy, sniped down at jail. Mortally the fourth, my bad, Mortally.
Spawn in mud.
How's the Pig been playing? Well enough to get them 4 wins. But I haven't been looking at his specific stats too closely, if I'm being honest.
It's gonna be dice also. Shot green.
Travel issues, that's what it is. That happened to him at SLC, yeah? With Ice Kid. Damn. Time for Faze to win 250-1. I guess we'll see. Trip cap right now. Heavy getting kind of slammed. Lucy with Piggy. Dax and Precision trying to work off each other to recollect B.
Mudbox.
Could see a face pinch from A-Plat here too. Yeah, Nade's already whipping by.
Camo's in vent.
Camo control.
Camo dead.
Good trade on Camo. They come up with B at least. Jackson with loose hit back B. QT not going to keep him up. Jackson making plays. Finds Penguin as well. Dropped by Trippy though. Off this tower spawn, they might be able to get access to Sniper. Descendant wants a piece of it. He plays in front of the snipe.
There it is.
Yeah, Precision gets out with it because of that play. Gotta somehow come out with like a low presence. There we go. We're cooking now.
This is the way.
This is the way.
CE Vamp. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it. Snipe not lasting long, right? He gets 1 bullet out before they drop the whole team. Snakebite now with snipe control. The second one he's had in the game. Lucid now with a nade. Envy can't get off the back foot. Bit of a scam on the rotate though, right? Lucid getting caught. 5. Yeah, Snakebite just went kind of nasty. Still got 1 point. They still have 1 point. Looking for 2 right here. They're getting tossed around in this game, yes. This is the most dominant game we've seen at a Faze so far, next to game 1.
That's done. I made 2 back, 3 back range.
Wow. Triple hit out back B, QT control.
2 big door, 1 back range, so.
All where they're collecting C. Faze angry, bro? It's the best looking game of Strongholds we've seen from them in a while. Remember, this is a game type they usually struggle. That 180, not able to clean it up. 2! What a G-slide, bro. Finds the double.
Top mid.
Can Envy wake up and bring this back at 214? It's their first double cap in the entire game.
No, I'm looking at it too. I'm here. A pit, 1 shot. 1 shot, A pit. Nice.
Finds it. Faze taking C, but they're not safe. Off this numbers advantage here. Whoever stepped in C got out.
Yeah, they spawned on camo. It's really hurt on camo, guys. Go on Kidor. So, Kidor.
Camo control Envy.
I have it done.
Faze in the blender now.
I'm gonna go B with it, maybe.
Good test of their composure here, Faze. Would be to break this and just close out the game before it gets too close.
Don't die for C.
It's not over, no. Comeback is possible, man. It's possible.
I already top mid.
But if Faze stay composed, they should be able to... Uh-oh, he's dead. He should be dead. Isolates Penguin. Or Trippy. How is he living this, right? Penguin in the 1v1. Trippy getting preoccupied with his own fight at B there. Might have been better if he turned around and guaranteed the camo kill.
I'm guaranteeing
now Precision's still roaming.
Yeah, that's fine. I guarantee B. I'm like, well. They're gonna be left. Big door out. 1 shot, big door out. 2 big door, 1 shot, 2 big door.
From this range, that damage is kind of crazy, right? Hitting every bullet with sidekick and then Jackson off the pinch, cleaning him up. Should have had 2, but doesn't. Piggy here with the save. 2v2 on the map right now. Snakebite finds a backpack on Piggy somehow from Big Door.
Time for snipe.
Descendant with Trippy, and Snakebite gets the last laugh. Precision will get out with
Green,
Snipe,
green.
but B's gonna
Snipe
get
bigger, snipe
reset.
bigger. Watch out back, green. Watch out back, green.
Oh my god, he's going for some crazy challenges here, right? Already weak.
Look in. I don't see him, I don't see him. He's yes, watch out, big door.
Uh-oh.
Jail still. Okay.
Got 3 seconds to get to a hill. That's it. Couldn't do it. Good composure at a Faze, right? Like they had a run, but it didn't get away with it. Envy didn't get away with it. Precision looked like antsy with the snipe, right? His team was constantly dead around him. Forced to play from awkward positions. Couldn't get in like a comfortable position with the sniper. What was Snakebite's final stats in that? Just listen to the whole Halo 5 OST, and I'm actually shocked there wasn't a single memorable or good Halo tune in the entire game. This is the Halo 5. This is Halo 5 right here. I play this song, or like variations of it, at the start of like every big stream. Halo 5's got like 3 songs that I go to that I think are pretty good. Like a handful, let's say. 117 is the Halo 4 track. That's a Halo 4 track. This is mid. I think it's kind of hype. I think it's good. It's a good stream, live stream starter kind of song, you know? I agree, Sean. $17, 3, and 9 KDA. KAD, gotcha. Pretty good looking stat line for PJ. Faze getting in their comfort zone after that one. The rest of the scrim might be a wash now. We'll see. Song doesn't fit Halo. It sounds like a good King's Conquest song. It sounds like a movie. Yeah, like it doesn't have the kind of uniqueness that other classic Halo soundtracks have. I can agree with you on that. Like it's like Avengers. It gives Avengers vibes, you know? Like a Marvel song, kind of. But it's still epic, kind of, you know? Covenant Dance is an all-time top 5. That's a good one for sure. That's a Halo CE classic.
Spawn red.
Yeah, like off that Strongholds game.
The
scrim might be a wash now. I don't know. Faze might pull away and pull away heavy. They're up 7-4.
Bottom right still. Bottom right dead. Fall guy dead.
Wow, that player coming out front tower, not seeing it either.
Bottom right. Yeah, bottom right.
Good careful positioning from the bridge. That's 4 dead. Ball control MV spawns in A and pipes are open.
This is the way.
Lights out. Thank you for the follow.
This is the way.
Welcome in. I appreciate it. A spawns. As the Senate makes a play on the perimeter. He trades out Lucid here.
Top pick out, snake pot.
It will be the gold in sec. In a
Top pick
second.
out, 2 shot. 2 there.
The 3 hitting tower. Damn. Yeah, exactly, Giddy. Like, what do you do, right?
One shot. Nice.
I don't know. It would have been interesting to see how Halo's music would have turned out if Marty O'Donnell stuck with the franchise longer, maybe. But
This is the way.
I don't think Reach is as good as the previous games. Cycle Squad. Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome. Let's go.
One shot, Lucid. One's needles.
The ODST soundtrack was really unique, though, right? Like, that one was slick. The vibe of that soundtrack completely different in comparison to everything else. So, who knows?
Already a cat, dude.
They caught it?
They're just all on me.
Keeps the ball in A. Lucid just micromanaging the 1v1 with his spacing and with the OBJ there, too. Playing Never Forget at my funeral? Why would I be thinking about anything like that? Never Forget is a beautiful song, though.
Shot glass. Red.
Reach is good, but top 2. Oh. Am I actually yawning now? Are you kidding? At 6 p.m. Eastern? Brandon! Hold on.
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
Sapwall. Watch out, bottom man. Watch out, bottom
Brandon,
man.
thank you for the $5.
2A.
We're gonna get an Infinite Remembrance video
That's
before Worlds. That's where I'd use the Never Forget song in the all the good times that we had, right? Little Infinite throwback. I don't know. I don't really have any plans to do like a cumulative Infinite video before Worlds. I feel like before Worlds we're gonna be so focused on all the matchups, like it's gonna be hard to find time to put something like that together. We'll see.
Yeah, ball.
Like some sort of a highlight reel. Like how would that go exactly? You know, I'd have to really think about it. Love letter to Halo Infinite.
Already bottom man.
Halo Reach is a solid game. The soundtrack was not my. I wouldn't put it the highest on the. If I was to make a tier list, Reach would be like.
Gotcha.
You know, the below all the other classic titles.
That is just good Halo right there. That is just damn good Halo. My God.
Scotch Splenda. Let's get it, brother. 5 months. Welcome back, Scotch. Love to see you, bro. We're already at 1277, chat. We are 23 subs away from 13 hundo. We could end the scrim and the stream strong. With a little hype train. I'm here for it. That'll wake me up. Welcome back, Scotch.
Okay.
Sad to think Infinite's almost over. Yeah, I mean,
Glass on you.
we had a good run with this game. You know, it's more that the weight that's killing me. I'm ready to move on to another Halo. You know, as much as I've loved Infinite, it's the waiting that I'm worried about. You know, the downtime. If they show a new Halo, then I'm not going to be, you know, I don't know. We had a good time with this one, though.
2A.
Invasion, zombies, multi-team. Yeah, Reach was definitely a good package, for sure.
Spawn long.
A lot of ups and downs.
Ballot shoot shot, guys.
The first year of Infinite was a lot of fun, though, man.
They have camo too.
And this last year has been great, too. Ups and downs, but like the esports side of the game has always been hype, you know? Finally got a controller with paddles and no drift. Holy shit, what a difference. That's good to hear, man.
Lot on me.
Competitive. So one thing I didn't really like about Reach, speaking of corner plays, ooh, Snakebite with the back smack shutting them down before they get out with the kills.
2 1-shots long. They're gonna go mid.
The Forge aspect of Reach, like as much as they improved Forge in that game, all the Forge pieces were the same damn color, so the competitive maps in Reach just visually were not great to look at, you know? I feel like that took a lot away from the, I don't know, my ability to like enjoy the game for some reason as a spectator. There's years between Halos. COD is a new game each year. Yeah, I know. Listening to that Optic podcast, they were saying the same thing, like, because they, you know, I think it was Methods who was saying it. You know, doesn't really have any experience with Halo. It's just how weird it is that they take this, like, sort of like a break. Like, what do people do for a year or 2 years, right? We still get events. Just not as many. Less prize pool. We don't need a new Halo every year. I think 3 years would be, like, a decent amount of time, you know? Like a game's out for 3 years on the circuit, and then the next one's ready to go by the end of the 3rd year. That would be just chef's kiss. That'd be beautiful, you know? Like 2 to 3 years, and the new Halo's ready to go. Like at Worlds in year 3, the new one's like the beta's coming out right after, and we're just like, you know, salivating. Infinite is 343's best Halo. It feels almost like Bungie era for me. I do think that Infinite is 343's best received Halo.
Top red shock.
If that makes sense. Like, in my opinion, Halo 5 is... I prefer Halo 5's multiplayer over Infinite. Halo 5 was an example of 343 really, like... Even though it's so different from the other Halo games, they kind of, like, doubled down and stuck to their guns and had, like a razor-sharp kind of vision for Halo 5.
Bottom tower watching the main cross. Or he's watching Hellcross.
You know?
He's watching Hellcross.
The gameplay in it is incredible, and it actually like worked better out the gate. Had a better release
One shot, Zax, one shot,
schedule,
Zax.
like the content and whatnot. Just people just didn't appreciate what it was. But yeah, I think that the world liked Infinite more than any other 343 Halo for sure. And if they continue on that trajectory with a game that's like more stable and that has regular content updates, then
Adversaries, one shot.
they could win over a lot of fans.
The other three
In the
clips.
future.
Yeah, there's 2 one-shots for it, dude.
It's the best of the 343 era, yeah. At the same time, frustrated me more than any other Halo because of inconsistency, server issues, melee, etc. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like Halo 5 was a more stable game with more content releasing on a more regular basis. It had less issues. It had its own issues, but a lot of the issues came from people just disagreeing with the gameplay and hating the campaign.
Here, that one, that one. Going glass.
They did say Infinite was
They
going to be
might
like a
spawn,
10-year
they might
game.
throw the
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to roll this ball. Roll this ball. I'm looking, Sipa. I'm looking, Spencer. I'm looking.
Infinite movement
Roll on,
plus
roll on.
thrust would not
up
be
on me.
better, in my opinion. I don't know. I'd be down to try it in a playlist for fun, like an H5 throwback playlist or something like that, but I think Infinite plays fast enough without a thrust. This game is faster than Halo 5. Like, it might not be as deep, like, mechanically, but it's definitely faster. Like, everything is a G slide.
This is the way.
His battery's one shot. Camera.
Alright, so
Camera.
Hirush? Hirush? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Or High Rush?
Grapple too.
Something? I don't know.
Grapple one shot.
AR and radar starts? Yeah, oh yeah, the esport settings
It's fun to see,
was
that's
one of the
what's-
worst things about H5 for sure. And they were very rigid about that. It took a long time to make changes to the esport
Ballot,
settings.
truck,
2
truck
years
dead, truck dead.
to make really good, you know,
One shot main pit.
they worked their way through it slowly.
Yeah, one shot, one shot.
Is this a different Envy or a different Faze from then? From when?
It's definitely
When's that?
stacked.
Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. Faze scrimmed Envy before the last Open Cup and lost 10-4. Same teams. Same Envy,
Hey,
same
bottom right,
Faze.
bottom right.
Yeah, last time they scrimmed,
Shoot,
Envy
shoot.
won 10-4. This is just a different
Top
day.
pick out, top pick out.
Faze have no live POVs, and they're looking confident, and they're starting to pull away as well. They got one rounded ball. This one's competitive, though. Infinite's definitely faster than H5, yeah. The big part of the reason why is the speed that you slide out of sprint is instant,
Bottom right, just.
and you can instantly G-slide because of it. So, like, the speed that you can, like, disengage, just turn, sprint, slide out of something,
Five shot
turn,
coming.
sprint, G-slide. Everything on the map is G-slide-able, you know? In Halo 5, you have to sprint for a bit before you hit full speed, and then you can slide. And if you take any shots while you're sprinting, like, while you start sprinting, there's a what is it? Not only do your
Yep,
shields not
glass-
come back,
glass
there's a
two-shot
stopping
red.
power
Everyone's on ball.
that knocks you out of your
out
sprint
ball.
animation, preventing you from moving too quickly. So you have to, like, really be disciplined with how you use your sprint in H5. Halo 5 gets faster and faster the better you get
I
at
don't
it,
see
though,
anything.
for sure.
Middle pipes or something.
There's more creativity
Oh,
to H5's movement, though, like stabilizing over ledges, chowing, different types of jumps and spring jumps and whatnot.
Come on, Victor.
Evie, we're looking different. Yeah,
$30
Diffie in the
$30.
tournament and
Camera
in
guys, camera.
scrims.
One shot, camera. One's glass.
And that's the biggest thing with these teams that are not at the top is consistency. Like, will they maintain it?
Like,
Faze definitely been slumping a bit, right? Are they getting it back together? Is that going to be the dialogue coming out of the scrim? Now that they have somewhat of a comfortable lead?
Kills needles.
If they keep this up and they come out with like an 8 or a 9-4 or something before they end it, you know, is the dynamic of the conversation around Faze going to change? Like,
Trouble.
you know,
Yeah, trippy one
we'll
still.
see. From week to week, these teams play
Batteries-
different. It's just about being in your best state for the big tournaments that matter. Cancel development of a hero shooter game
Yep,
halfway
yep.
through. Yeah, plus the
Bottom.
fact that they're building this new
Top
engine,
bottom
though.
main
Like,
penguin.
there's a lot, you know, all of
Make a
that.
different play. Top right.
The way that they built up the engine definitely hurt it. And their lack of a consistent vision definitely hurt it, right?
Half one shot. Two on me.
Sick looking movement. Out of precision, hitting every shot, but Faze with 2 members there, securing it at 92 seconds. Likely to close this game out on top. Pass the ball out through pipes for a rotator, 2v2. Nobody on Envy in position to stop the ball. That should be game. It does feel like they're building momentum at this point, right? They've kind of broken away. 8-4 now. There's something missing with Infinite? I don't know. I've embraced Infinite, and I love it. The gameplay. As tilted as I get playing it sometimes. Infinite V2 it. They could add... I look at the way that Halo, the franchise, has gone. If we look at the history of Halo, every game is different from the other. You know? Like, Infinite, I guess, is most similar to Halo 5, but it also borrows things from other games, right? Like, I try to keep an open mind because I'd be very surprised if, like, the G slide and whatnot carries over in the same way that it works now. I think the next Halo might work entirely differently. Yeah, Infinite's fun. What Halo have I gotten most tilted at? Probably Infinite. Definitely Infinite. Halo 5 had its moments, but there was less of that, for sure. Needs to go back to slower H3 movement? Nah. They can find a sweet spot. I wouldn't go all the way back to classic. I think that especially for the esports side of the game, like the competitive community for Halo has gotten way too accustomed to the pacing of Infinite and Halo 5. I think Halo CE, if they reboot CE, they can do a more classic style of gameplay for the fan base that appreciates like the campaign side of the game. But for like a competitive game, it should be...
Two bridge crossing.
Doesn't need to be this fast, but it should be skillful and like deep in the movement and aim side of things. Yeah.
Going for real.
It's a hell of a way to start the game. Precision coming out with a triple. They did win the previous Lattice, 2 Lattice game types that they played in this scrim, right? Maybe they can squeak one out here. Seem to struggle with their openings. On this map, they've been
these thrusts.
having trouble.
There's only one left.
With just about everything. There's a good break on the hill, though. Thrust collection. Sniper control here, too. So, well, they might have...
Once A box is hiding.
You know, lost it from a numbers perspective. They still got out with snipe. I think that player in Sneaky might have it.
2 screens, 1 sniper.
Trippy in the lockers. They got a pinch overlooking that, though. Piggy finds Trippy. That snipe dead. Working on Lucid, too. Nade to clean him up. That's everybody on the map. Snipe control for Envy, I believe, as well. Piggy's got snipe in the lockers. Spawns in the back of Blue here. And maybe Tower.
Red River. Don't tell that, don't tell it. I'm hunting your red gen, Jason, to stay down.
Shallow, what do you mean? Like, you know why the viewership isn't great for this game. They failed in so many other departments.
Arco right there.
The gameplay was the one thing this game's had going for it.
He's absolute, dude. Nice.
Don't let me talk about this again.
He's done it.
Yeah, Vank.
Okay, dead.
Sprint is slow, but it's versatile. It's like
Done it, one shot.
It's more versatile than any other Halo. It's like a connection point between other mechanics.
Range one shot.
I agree, Dreamer.
Just try to live.
They've spent so long
Where is he?
kind of getting the formula to this point. It'd be a little odd to see that thrown out the window entirely. Just to go back to classic.
2 on Yak.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Yeah, the player count's not good. The viewership's been more the positive with this game for the esports side of it.
Top cat. Top cat's spawn killing me. Nice.
Wow. Loose is starting to cook
What's they
him.
put?
They
Yeah.
called that spawn there in cargo as well. Precision, the
Donut
most
stuff.
he could hope for was a trade. And they transitioned into a perfect setup of the second hill tier 2.
Red pit. One's pit still. Top cat. Top cat, one shot.
PJ making plays right now, getting aggressive on the bridge. He'll flip the spawn potentially here,
Top
send
lane.
him out the cargo
Mega bridge.
with the thrust from behind the enemy lines. They got Envy kind of in the
Nice
blender.
shooter.
Good last second snipe. Literally a sliver away from the cap, right? That penguin, the only one alive in the hill. Taking minimal damage there. After they get 2 dead, they can't save it.
Hit that.
Envy should have a setup advantage for this, you'd think, but I guess not. They're getting blue spawns.
Fuck, dude.
Snake Bite somehow split spawns behind them, I think. They're going to get pushed from cargo here, too, in a sec.
I fell.
I got you. Yeah, Descendant's even more aggressive, Luke, if you watch Descendant. Plays faster, but even more chaotic, you know? I think if Reach was a success for the broader Halo fan base and not from an MLG standpoint.
We're trying to get to you, Spencer.
Halo Reach failed until no blue, no sprint happened.
I'm looking at this, Spencer. It's gonna be ice too.
Like the esports side of the game.
That screen's weak. There's 3 screens.
I don't know, like, there are a lot of
We're looking
existing
left,
Halo vets
He's sneaky.
still in
Dropping
the
screens.
community in some regard, right? Like, a lot of them would say that
2 red still.
Infinite is one of the better Halo multiplayers. Better, more competitive.
I'm here. 2 shot on this shot. 1 shot bottom blue. That's 2.
Over-aggression is still punished, though, right? But, like,
Bottom cat dead. Top red.
yeah, it's different. The risk-reward and, like, what's possible in
dark.
this game versus previous ones, it's different.
I think it's 2 on yak. Last guy was like donut. I'm trying to get to green.
I don't know, like, the same fundamentals are at play when I watch all the previous Halo games. Or, like, when I watched... When we went back to Halo 3 and MCC,
One screen's in red window.
you know, the way that you set up and occupy perimeters around the map and the way that you push out the map in a line. The same kind of team fundamentals are at play. Just
Top red window.
with modern Halos, there's more rotation, there's more collapsing than the previous games. Previous games are more just
Donut,
set up and
two
like
shot,
let them
two
come
shot
to you. With Infinite, you've got 2 different flavors, right? Like, you could play a very fast-paced, chaotic rotation, you know, based or bit rotation kind of style of competitive Halo, or you could still set up and let them come to you and make mistakes.
He's already
Kind of choosing the right one and being coordinated is what leads you to success. Yeah, H4 failed for sure. But I think the way that those mechanics were implemented in Reach and 4 just weren't good for competitive play at all. They were not well balanced. They didn't add to skill expression. Yeah, the game punishes you very heavily for making over-aggressive, poor position plays, right? Like, whenever these guys are hitting out lanes, playing aggressively, they're often doing it together. Or else they die immediately.
Yeah, they play 2 shot. Going, he's grades. Backing up. He's backing up to Crystal.
And just literally walking down, forcing trades here. Still got spawn advantage, I think. Envy, they are dying. Piggy dead inside blue. That'll give Faze back access to cargo and what's left of this setup. I don't think he can break it. He can throw a nade off the wall. Opts did not. We're going for next. Literally 3 spawns back-to-back have been just walk down, 3-shot beatdown trade scenarios. Yeah, I'm starting to think Envy are...
One shot.
you know, not really in this anymore.
Shot red gen. Going river. He's hiding nice, one shot.
I know we just get one person's comms, but Piggy's kind of the same with precision, where like the overall energy of the communication just is nowhere near similar to, like, take last shot from the other day, or even optics comms. There's just so much more talking happening with the other top teams.
One shot, donut. I got one. Another one river.
Excellent cleanup.
Dead.
Wow, the double. Are we making plays finally? Minute 36 here. They got progress on the hill.
Tie flat, trippy.
They could tie it up here.
Tie flat.
It's 2 from Descendant. Envy right back in this. Trippy weak. You can push this out. Just playing it slow. Descendant with Penguin as well. Descendant on a tear right now with 3 separate kills.
Let me crystal one shot.
Trippy dead to rights. Not ready for precision. Sticks him last second, though. Good answer. But with all that progress, Envy might actually be able to collect this. They're 2 dead right now, though. The best player on Envy, in my opinion. I feel like I give the edge to Precision. Precision or Descendant, maybe. They all have their moments, you know? Like, Yaxon's been playing nasty recently. I think Piggy has a very valuable role in the team. Obviously, he's not, like, as aggro as everybody else.
They spawn donut, spawn donut.
I feel like Precision's definitely been the most focused on as the top talent.
Red window sniping, red window sniping.
Yeah, COVID didn't help. That's one thing. Like, we waited 3 years for Infinite. Fortunately, or at least at the moment, I'm hoping that the development cycle for this new game is going to be a lot better and a lot more organized. We don't have something like COVID to kind of, delay things. Fingers crossed nothing like that gets in the way.
Nice.
Literally 30 seconds left in this game. They're so close to capping it out, but Faze are locking it down here. They got 2 kills.
One's red gen.
Yeah, death cam you can see a lot, but everybody dead on Envy.
Still donut. We're both kind of
the backs back on Piggy. The double hitting bottom mid. Lucid dead here too. Numbers advantage Envy. Should be able to get the hill for the last second.
I got naded, but
that's a team nade somehow. I don't know what just happened. OT.
Yeah. Hey. I'm holding mid. I'm here, Jack. I'm here. There's 2. There's 2. I heard that. They're gonna go mid on me.
3 years of us waiting, but they spent time on it before. Yeah.
One shot.
It was announced in like 2018, right? Yeah.
Bottom blue, snake bite. One shot bottom blue, snake bite. I'm dying from bottom cat also. Pit, kill me. One shot pit.
Wow. Still cleaned up by Piggy. Good listen. Snake bite finds Piggy. 1v1. 2v1.
The screens, one shot, dead. Nice. They're still blue. They
might win off this. Phase 2 dead. Trippy got a big pick. Yaxon can get the hill, though.
One shot.
Good positioning for Precision right here. Phase are forced to play fast and towards hill. He's in an awkward, like, sneaky off angle, securing kills. Didn't get the beat down somehow. He's in that one shot bottom mid. They can cut it up.
Going back to pit.
Should be game here. 3 games on Lattice. Envy better win them all.
I'm trying to get there. I spawned out.
Nice. A lot of other factors to consider. I think that they need to like add elements of depth and skill and whatnot to the gunplay more so, right? I feel like that's kind of taken a backseat. I think they did some good moves with Infinite, making each weapon in the sandbox feel kind of unique. But a lot of the weapons are still very easy to use. Though I'm sure like non-competitive players wouldn't say the same thing, right? So it's weird. It's hard to make weapons that work for a casual audience and the competitors. Unless you have different variations of them. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Lucid has brought up a lot of arguments about having, like, a BR Evo, you know, and making certain modifications to weapons in the sandbox to make them more competitive. But then, in doing so, they'd be more challenging to use, which we would love, but then the rest of the Halo community might not. I don't know. Add skewer to rank, tons of missed shots. Yeah, put it in a pro's hands and that'll change. But I think the skewer is great. It should be in a competitive map. Projectile aim is cool, but with this, the pace of Infinite, like how fast it is, my only worry with that is, would it lead to like more inconsistency with hit registration in game? Make it harder to understand like how you're doing damage and whatnot. Hit scan is a must. I mean, Infinite's not even hit scan. It's like almost hit scan. There's a lot of weapons in this game that are definitely not too. I think if the game is slowed down, then maybe you could justify projectile style, like bullets.
Who was your fourth?
We're 13 games into the scrim. We've got one, maybe two more maps. Unless that's the end of it, Descendants offline. Everybody on Lattice. Complexity scrim might have begun, right? Or it might just be starting shortly. Yeah. I think the big thing, like, so you look at a game like League of Legends. Like, I think in League, what the casuals play and what the pros play are the same game, right? Is that the case? Or is there, like, fundamentally different settings in League in comparison to what the casuals play on? Because I think what every studio is trying to do is to create a game where there's parity between, you know, a new player and what they're playing on and what the experienced player is playing on. So that there's not like these barriers to entry to get into that aspect of the game. Because you create like two different audiences and I don't know. You know, I think that's kind of been the mentality. Hi, Timmy. Welcome in. Latticeception. That's the best way to call you in here, huh? Are you serious, Salad? You like that? Loadouts? Oh my god. What the hell? We're freezing out here. That's just his stream, I think, right?
Right there, maybe, Yak? Walking with you? Probably hiding in a corner somewhere. Here, live, I have you. Nice, dude. I'm going for this. There's two. I can't pull this. Someone else to pull.
Not bad, Timmy.
I can block Jen.
Jackson just got it over off the starting strat here. Hold on.
Fuck.
It's been competitive.
Oh,
Faze
dude,
started
I can
pulling
get
away. It's looking more comfy for him. But Envy just got the
Might be
previous
talking
game
about
on Lattice. They won every game on
Hopefully
Lattice in the scrim. And they're looking to close the gap on this with Aqua here, too.
I'm done. One shot. Dead.
It's been fun, though. Kind of like a more chill scrim day for the most part, though.
One Reed, one's flag guy. They went gen. They went back to our gen. They are. Our gen to car 1.
I think it would have been cool to see BR implemented as like a
Okay.
starting weapon
Car 1.
with the bandit in some way. Either,
One shot.
you know, BR
One
on
shot,
certain
one shot,
maps, bandit on others. Or
Wow,
you just
absolute
choose
cartoon,
between the
dude.
two
Absolute
weapons.
cartoon. No one's dying. All good.
But I think the biggest thing is that everybody has a slightly different perspective on how it should
I'm gonna
play and how it should be, you know, at this point.
I'm playing this guy. I'm playing this guy fast.
Because we've taken so many different directions with
He's
the
our
formula.
gen. Car 3, car 3. Our top gen, no.
This is the way.
Tagged. Thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome.
This is the way.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, our gen bridge shirt. Yeah, kind of.
Envy have taken
Oh,
every
really?
CTF, or sorry, Faze have taken every CTF in this scrim so far, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do another. They found 2 in the base here. Flagpole inbound. Piggy playing some defense here with Jackson. Penguin coming out with 2 big picks and Snakebite in the base here as well. Should mean a flagpole
the way.
inbound. Yondo! Thank you for the follow, Yondo.
Kim is our gen.
This is the way.
And they got camo control here too.
Brick is the third guy.
Faze scoops up the flag.
Kim is on me shrooms.
Jackson
one
got a
shot,
pinch
Kim
out from
shrooms, one shot.
P1. Should be able to find Lucid
Breaking
here.
shrooms, breaking shrooms.
Good flank at a Jackson. They keep the flag at
I don't know,
Shrooms.
he was
Awkward
sure.
position to collect it for Faze. That should be defense for Envy.
Car 3. Kim is our gen. Our shrooms. Shooting faster. He's one shot our shrooms. Still top gen. He's about shrooms, shrooms. 2 shrooms, 2 shrooms. One's brick, 1 shrooms. Nice, love. Dead. Come in, and I'm just holding this. One shot car 1, one shot car 1. Free kill car 1. He's our side, our gen side, our gen side. Car 3. No mate.
Is he waking up a bit? I don't know. For us, the way you wrote that is odd, but is it an entertaining tournament? Like, what's happening? It's like a 2v2 tournament, the Women of Halo tournament. Okay,
They're
cleaned up. Faze with the second flag though. Piggy should have that pinch. Wow, walking it forward was actually the play. Somehow he cut the angle out from the guy on car, and then that guy died later. Envy with all 4 up and a flagpole to counter. Jackson with a 5. They've got enough numbers on the map. You think they'd have the guarantee. Ooh, a little awkward. Descendant goes for the flag instead.
One shot the window. Good.
Big one on Trippy.
I'm looking at Peter.
Kind of a momentary delay in the run, and nobody's blocking P2.
Unless he's already in. Okay.
Yeah, so they're looking for an overextend.
I'm looking for P2, yeah.
If I was weird, yeah, I think he knew he won, so he just kind of like stopped moving. I don't know. That's a clean fight right there.
That one.
I mean, Raven, we don't have any control over that, though, right? On whether or not the community decides what's competitive and what's not. The world's changed,
P1
unfortunately.
kill,
Like
P1
we've lost our ability to, you know what I
Chaos
mean?
P2,
Like
Chaos
gone are the
P2.
days of a third-party MLG team
Gonna be our
with
Peter,
community
gonna be our Peter,
feedback, like dictating the competitive settings. It just doesn't
guy
work
two
that
shot?
way anymore. I do think that was the best way to do things because it felt more grassroots,
Okay.
and there was.
Blew up.
I mean, I wasn't really around for it, but it seemed like they were, you know, much more closely involved with like
I got all P
what the community wanted back then. But because Bungie was so hands off,
You're dead.
they didn't care if they
God.
like changed the movement speed, changed
Got the
the,
window, penguin.
you know,
I got
removed
two.
all the equipment, the weapons, etc.
I got there. That's 4 dead.
We're cooking
Minus
now.
one. Yep, minus
Might be
1.
3-1. Descendant's got a pull opportunity. Util is open. Cooked by Lucid. That was big. Lucid with the last second defense is going to stall things and make it very risky to pull this flag, right? Precision baiting, but Jackson's getting
Didn't
lit
have
up because
one
of it.
Top mid.
And then he dies from mid-map. Precision was anticipating a P-door hit right there, right? He's like hiding back base, thinking they're going to hit the P-door, but they lit up Jackson instead while he wasn't in the play. Lucid's 1 kill from util, I think, saved that whole thing.
Look at your bridge. The window. The window, one shot.
Timing is important too, right? Like a Descendant waits a second
Too far, will die.
to run that flag for Precision to actually push out util and isolate
one shot,
Lucid. And the flag gets out clean. They still got pressure on him, still holding mid-map though.
Come on. The P1, P2, yeah, P2, P2.
Lucid getting under your skin.
The P2
Faze
dead.
collectively are at this point, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to block Jen.
Didn't pick up the combo, it's right there.
I'm looking. They're from base, they're from base, they're from base. Traded. 2 dead, 2 dead.
Mm-hmm.
Is there pre-fire then?
I don't know. Look at
Card. But P1, reach out, you guys.
just there's so much about that time period that made it easier for Halo to be successful then than it is now. You know,
Card 3, last guy.
like competitive gaming on console had there's no precedent back then. You know,
They're back base, they're back base.
we were just learning about it all together. Everything was exciting back then.
I'm here, Yak. I can get flag out. Oh. I'm on.
Snakebite was having a good scrim earlier. Maybe just a rough map.
I can get fridge. I'm killing fridge.
Pro walking all the way to fridge
I'm
to
here
make
with
sure it's
camo.
guaranteed. Back facing util open here. And they've got intel and camo. They know he's going.
To the
Oh,
window,
they're
to the
not
window.
ready. Good patience. And trigger discipline here for Precision. Unless he can't find the kill. Should have to
got
clean
one.
up on this too. Piggy blocking util. Lucid in util.
2 1-shots.
Somehow, did he team spawn Penguin there? Or was he just hiding there too, right? Penguin with a huge pick and all of Envy drop as Faze get defense. Wow. It's at 23 at a Precision. Top Slayer in the lobby right now.
Penguin. Shot the bottom of Jen Penguin.
That's crazy, J-Ton.
They probably died here. Come on, 1 shot.
Adds 1 bomb and then immediately reduces the game mode to a single map. Wait, what?
Yeah, maybe like it.
So they didn't want. There's just so many layers to that perspective there, you know. Chotacular. Thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome. The pros have not been happy with Fortress since Bomb came out, right? So the real request, I think, was just to remove Bomb, unless they could make some tweaks to the game type or add some maps that the community are a little bit happier about. But it is weird that we have 1 Bomb map. Most people are saying just kind of remove the whole game type at this point.
Done.
Deadlock is going to go huge. Is that game... Hasn't it just been like in beta for the longest time, or was it like a closed beta? That should be game, by the way. Envy go 4 dead and flag coming up through util. The 5th and final flag for Faze. And no options for Precision off spawn, bro. Just deleted. Been playing it since May of last year. It's come a long way. Early access, invite only. Interesting. Face back? Chat, what do you think? It's 9-5.
Alright, GG's.
They're looking more like themselves. They GG'd it. That's 14 games. They played every OBJ. No Slayers today. Jeez. I don't know if that was Faze's strategy to start with the CTF origin, but I think that was not a bad idea to mix things up and start on a map where they're comfy. They had a lead to begin the scrim. Chill, you're good. No worries, brother. Always got the notification, and I've watched... Wait, how are you getting the noti then if you don't follow me? Is that even possible? Envy on Lattice. Real shit. Envy looked good on Lattice. That was definitely a positive for them. FaZe have, maybe some reviewing to do on how they can pick it up in that map specifically. And the opening strats as well. Their break-off strats were getting kind of called out. But a solid scrim for FaZe. Kind of more normal, right? normal or just more like what we would expect from a team that we put in top 3. We can take a look at stats. Camo is 45 seconds now. I honestly don't mind what they did with the switch up. I know that the pros have been saying just revert it back, right? Because like the initial thought was that camo is too powerful at 45 seconds, or like why go through making a change like this with only 2 events left in the year? Plus the spawn timer being 2 minutes between camos, so it's like almost always in play. They increased the window, right? So they brought it up to 2 minutes 30 seconds. Camo's in play less often, so it's more important to have it. I don't hate it. I think it's like in a better spot than it was when it was spawning every 2 minutes. Like, I assume the perspective from Halo Studios is that they want to make changes to the competitive circuit that will shift the meta and kind of create conversation in one way or another. And sometimes that's not always going to be directly reflective of like what the pros are asking for. Like sometimes they, I assume, want to throw like curveballs with the settings changes that are going to be a little bit controversial, but aren't like broken, you know, like trying to move the meta in different directions and kind of forcing the pros to adapt. And I think for the spectators and for the broader community, that might make the like esport interesting. Like it kind of creates a dialogue, changes the way that we look at, you know, how camo is controlled or the plays that you can make with camo, right? So it's like, I think that's their intention. They're not just like specifically trying to like ignore people or, you know what I mean? Like, because I know that some of the pros are not happy that they're making these changes, but I think it's like trying to force them to adapt to make Halo appear a little bit different from year to year. It just took them a long time to make the adjustments, right? Like, I feel like these adjustments would have been better at the beginning of the season. Twitch sends push noties to your phone when people you watch go live, even if you're not subbed. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Isn't that normal? Yeah, I don't know. That's news to me. Lucid often does have the highest damage in the scrims that he plays, for the record. Man's been a top damage dealer for some time now, coming out with 76k. It's also got 251, which is the most kills in the entire scrim. So Lucid definitely having a locked-in scrim today. And the fact that he wasn't live, I think definitely can help him focus and not worry about what everybody's saying in the chat. With the previous scrims, especially with Akave, like I can only imagine how the chat and the Halo community was reacting when they were down like 5-1 to Akave, you know? Lucid has the most kills, the most assists, and in the deaths category, not the least, but he's down there, right? Like Lucid looking like he's got the MVP statistics just about guaranteed here. 3rd least in deaths. Most damage by a wide margin. 71k is Penguin behind him. 1.20 and a 1.86 KAD. Not the highest KAD in the lobby, right? Trippy coming out with that by having the lowest deaths and 232 kills. Just under Lucid in the assist mark, too. That low deaths, honestly. Good looks out of Trippy. 66 accuracy out of precision. Looking like last shot numbers in the accuracy department. Precision with 226 kills, which I think is the most on Envy. Yep. Faze definitely outslang Envy in this scrim. That's one big thing to keep in mind. Just over 100 more kills than Envy. Significantly more assists here, too. Just under 100. More. Yeah, all good, chill. I mean, thank you for following, man. It's all good. You like the longer camo? It swings, comebacks. The swings and comebacks are more possible from a viewer perspective. Is fun. Yeah, I mean, it goes both ways, right? Like, it can snowball a game harder in the favor of the team that's already winning, or it can, like, create a swing, like a comeback opportunity, yeah. All right, Handel. Sounds like you got, like, a personal issue there, brother. But he looked good in this scrim, regardless of your perspective, you know? I'd give Lucid the MVP statistically. Faze coming out with a pretty confident scrim, though, at 9-5. A 5-2 Aqua game is the game that they close it on. I think Lattice specifically, they're going to have to, you know, maybe take a look at what's going wrong on that map that has them losing it in 3 different game types. That was the bulk of Envy's wins in this scrim as well. They got the Recharge King of the Hill. I do not mean to be clicking this. Envy got 2 recharges. Recharge King of the Hill, recharge Strongholds. Faze collected them on the ball, though. Any crazy, like, statistical outliers you guys are seeing? Jackson with 191 in the kills, 185 for Piggy. Piggy definitely a lot of deaths in this one with the 0.77. 68k damn. Maybe a tougher scrim for Piggy. No, like, statistical outliers on the Faze side of things, right? All of Faze above 200 in kills. Looking pretty even in the assist category. I don't know. Looking like a well-oiled machine as a team today, Faze, right? So, not like, you know, the ultimate objective is to be the top team, so you want to see them kind of like dominating teams under top 3, but obviously Envy have been a force recently, so I would say good scrim for Faze, if you're a Faze fan. Nothing to write home about, but a sign of, like, them moving in the right direction again. Look at the accuracies. I think the most impressive accuracy is precision, right? Accuracy is kind of like what I care about the least, to be honest. Like, unless it's coupled with excellent statistics, like last shot and precision tend to have really high statistics with good accuracy. Like, they'll deal a lot of damage, you know, and then that makes it more impressive. But, you know, oftentimes it's not like the biggest thing that I'm looking towards. Nothing crazy, right? Snakebite, I guess, coming on the bottom in the accuracy department, but definitely doing his job overall as a teammate, keeping his deaths low here too. Didn't know headshot multiply for damage. I don't know what's important for real anymore. Pressure on the map, I guess. So wait, you're saying if you hit headshots, you get more damage, even though you don't deal more damage? Bizzle, what do you mean? If you hit headshots, do you get more damage numbers, even though the shield damage is the same? That sounds weird. Wait, is this a camera angle, bro? Yo, look at this camera angle.
Pushing their base, Aiden. I have their base, Aiden. Yo, just one back to base on me. Dead, back base, dead. Push. Yeah, he's gonna be here then.
He's showing us his good side.
Dead, P2.
Bruh.
Dead.
Why is he trolling us? This man's got the best opportunity I think he's had in his competitive career working with this team, at least on paper, it seems like. I don't know much about
one base or Scrims right now.
Holy passion.
It was Gabe. It was Gabe. My BRP.
Trying to channel bounce. Camera. Wait.
I'm going back.
I don't know. Bro, this is his own thing, bro. This is a unique angle. He's trying to be known for this. Think about where the camera is. Yeah, the camera has to be sitting. It's like a phone on his desk or some shit, you know? It's like sitting like directly under his head. On an angle. Booger POV. I can see directly in his nose, bro.
I'm bomb weak. He's car 3 now.
That's crazy.
One shot their table. Is he jumping so?
Get a kill with a headshot. Even if you only shot him once, you get the most damage.
Yo, Kim was running.
Oh, you're talking about the execution. Like, if you get the kill with the headshot, you get... Okay. But if you shoot them and they have full shields and you hit the head instead of like the body, you don't get more damage for that, right? I think that'd be odd.
Yo, Peter,
thank you, Josie. I appreciate you. I feel like today the casting was a little bit more relaxed, but I appreciate you, Josie. That's very kind. I'm super locked in today.
Car 3.
Quite the POV. You guys like this? You like this angle? We're learning more than just Halo today. So, this... Oh, team is playing Gunny.
Cross-mapped.
Oh, Timmy, you're still in the chat, right? Did you want to buy this off me, by the way, Timmy, this mic? This is the first time that I've had the audio issue with it all day. I have Scotch tape that I'm using to keep the cord in the right place, basically. And I bought a new shirt.
I'm fine.
Where did Faze play last weekend? Top 6 last weekend. But it was an open tournament. It doesn't matter for Faze in their qualification. Like, they're already qualified for 3rd seed. But they placed top 6. And then Optic got top 3, losing to Envy. They both lost to Envy. Both got knocked out by Envy.
Van out mid, I think.
SSG also got top 6, I believe.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, Bizzle.
Yeah, a bridge.
Drone you can fly for a short amount of time to gain info on enemy locations. Nah, not in Halo. Chill.
3 dead. Gunny is our base.
Halo, the pacing of the game
Point
is
there,
like
point
so
there.
quick, and if at any point you're not present in the action like that, like just sitting somewhere on the map with like a drone controller,
He went car 2. One car 2. Yeah, that bomb gen. Weak.
it just
Join car
that
2.
seems wasteful to me. I don't know. I feel like when you play Halo competitively, it's very
I'm watching our
seldom
P5.
that like you don't know where people
RP2,
are,
RP2
right?
weak.
Like,
P2 weak. RP2 weak, yes. One shot.
like every spawn is red.
P1.
Rarely somebody gets like a crazy spawn that you're not considering. The info is gathered instantly the moment that you spawn up, you know? Like, I know that Looney's in a fight with
Oh,
somebody
no,
in
no.
blue base.
Dead.
Oh my god, shredded.
Kids spawn gen. Scooch.
I like the idea of having new equipment though.
On my bum. I'm blocking gen. Blocking gen.
Okay,
Join the
roast
P-door,
me,
the
chat.
P-door now.
You were ready. Takes 1 to 3 shots to take.
P2,
Imagine just
P2
flying
now.
something like that
I'm
around
back
though, and
base.
not actually playing the game. Having new equipment would be cool. Yeah, just not that.
Live chest. Tell me to weak.
You're right. You think he went out of his way to like check? It's like, let me just make sure my nose is
Tell me
clear.
again. Tell me weak.
If at any point he sneezes, like we're all done, bro. If he sneezes, that's it. We're toast.
Done.
We're getting hit directly.
Weak. One's up, Peter.
Don't like this POV. What do you mean, bro? This is exclusive.
Car 3, I think. Car 3.
Exclusive from under the goat. He's looking down on us. Looking down at us in the game. 30% off subs. Hey, Karma. Let's go, brother. Wait.
Yeah, P2,
Just
P2
now,
now,
though,
P2.
or no? Did you just do that and it didn't pop up?
I'm 3, guys. I'm 3.
Thank you, Karma. Yeah, 30% off for 6 months. And then 25% off for everything else. Karma, thank you so much, man. I have no idea why they didn't come up on the stream. Unless you say, like, there's like you can like alert the chat or something. It didn't pop up in chat.
Anybody our base?
It's kind of like the bound cam, yeah. Sure, Zero.
They're gen.
Yeah, I mean, Halo's always had the formula that, you know, could pop off at any moment.
On the heady.
And a brain
Two
with
in
a
their
lot of
gen.
recognition.
One's going car 2 gunny.
Infinite would have been
Another one on
successful.
gen. Going car 1.
You
Watch
know,
out your mid cut. He's gonna
with
cut
the
you mid.
gameplay it had, if they just updated the game regularly and fixed the issues
One
with
was
it.
over one shot out window, Angel.
Now, I don't know about mainstream, but successful, you know, relative to, like, the previous years with this game. Or with, you know, the franchise.
Okay.
It's the POV my cat has when she sits in my lap. Yeah,
I
low
need
key.
just outer base. Yeah,
We're
our gen
just
bridge, looking for
cats.
you. Just left side our window. Our left side window. I'm nading it.
Gunny's team on top right now, by the way. 2-1.
I'm clearing it.
Still 5 minutes to clear out the base and get a counter.
Alright.
Nice. Still one shot in their base somewhere. Uh-oh, they're in big trouble. They might get another plant and
I'm just dead.
rotate to the back of the base. Gunny's team in position to plant it. They're getting hammered from Fridge with no clear angles here. Super CC misses the jump. I mean, there's no hope. That's a wrap. Too tall. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Is that how it was? With strong side? What the hell? Hear me out, the ranked community complains way too much. Lots of equipment and guns in ranked. We complained and took it out. Yeah, well, balance is important in the ranked community. Like, skill expression is king, right? I do think with some of the recent changes, like with the camos and... You know, I don't know, feedback is important. I think the biggest issue for the pro community is just how they give feedback. That's it, you
This is the
know?
way.
Not the fact that they have feedback. Zero Punky, thank you for the follow. I'm not casual. Read what I said. Last overhaul, they did to guns, grenades, sandbox, and jiggle peak. Pros still GA it. What did they GA? Devs at this point. Ranked feedback. To the devs, ranked feedback holds little weight. I mean, that's not true because they're continually changing things based off of feedback in the community. Coming from YouTube. Thank you, Zero. Greetings, man. I appreciate it, man. The guns, they GA'd the Heatwave. That's the only weapon that's available on a map that's been GA'd. Or I guess the AR, right? The AR. Yeah, they attempt to change things and pros still GA stuff. That sucks. GAs aren't good for the sport. They have reasons for GAing things that I think are valid. I just think the way that feedback is given maybe could be improved so that the optics looks better. Like, not just for the devs, but I think that the community is less likely to criticize the the competitive community if they gave feedback in a more structured way. But, you know, that's not really how it works.
Hey, Silver, playing or Silver?
I think it's a good moment to come back to Halo.
One shot on Mace.
I think so.
Blue Mace, one shot.
Towards the end of the year, with two lands coming up in the LVT major, I think it's a good time too. I'm going to send you guys over to one of these POVs. Cherish has scrims that are about to begin, so I think I'm just going to get off and send you guys to Cherish. I think I'm going to hop off for the evening. I've got some dinner plans. We'll be back tomorrow with LVT. Hold on. Give me like any Halo music. Karma! The immediate gifted. Hold on.
Damn good Halo.
My God, Zero Punky.
Two elbow.
Hop in the chat, get a gifted sub.
Got one.
Sub so he comes back to the channel. Much love, Karma. I appreciate you, man. What's for dinner? I'm making Boldak noodles with my girlfriend. I saw some online and I wanted to try it, and we're making something together, so it should be fun. I'm gonna send you guys to Cherish, right? Hold on.
One shot, sniper ramp. One shot, sniper ramp. I'm just playing how to miss it.
Is that how you say it? Boldak? Bulldog? It's like a Asian. I'm not sure if it's Chinese or Korean or what. It's like ramen. No, I think it's Japanese. It's like a ramen noodle kind of. I think it's Japanese. I don't know. Thank you, TK Snow. Think Halo if it could. No, it will probably not stay for 2 more years. I mean, it's going to be about 2 years till we get the next competitive Halo. HCS ends this year, though. Like the circuit. We've been talking about the whole stream, though. Zero. Feel free to come back in the next one. We'll talk about it more. Ones with the chicken? Yeah, chicken, but we're thinking, like, we're going to get steak. We're going to make some steak and, like, cut it up, and I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's very spicy. You mean spicy? Hold on.
I'm walking past blue maze. Yo, he's our maze again. Our blue maze again. One's going their sniper ramp.
It's this.
They're going through. Yo,
they're like fiery, spicy, like a ramen. But this is like, I don't know if this is exactly how we're going to do this.
Yeah, BR weak. Push that, Chase.
It's going to be a little fancier.
I'm weak as fuck. Pushing.
I mean, I like my steak like...
Chasing.
Shit, I don't know.
Yo, Gunny's going to go basement, probably.
I'm freaking blanking right now. I'm tired.
They're fountain the silver.
Undercooked, if anything.
Maze.
Medium rare. Medium rare is what I meant to say. I couldn't... I was like thinking medium... Anyway, medium rare. Shit, we're done. All right, I already sent the Twitch over to Cherish. I'm hopping off. Give Cherish some love. You guys are on YouTube. I appreciate you for hanging out. Midas, Mike Bud. Lol, Wash. Have a good rest of your night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow with the LVT tournament tomorrow. Peace, guys. RD, peace, man.